So let's recap. Infinite
Yeah.
Butts 420 kindly recapped for us. That's Pazuzu, by the way. The Orb Child is a punch robot.
Mm-hmm.
Sigma and Diane had children, Delta and Phi, and sent them back in time.
Yep.
We don't know who Delta is, by
Right.
the way. Orb Child chooses to guard an elderly dog for the rest of his life.
Yes.
Choop.
You're right. Choop.
And they find out they've been in the same room this whole time, all
Yeah.
along. Also, we missed a dumb bug. If you look at the dialogue log while Eric is having that flashback, the icon for his brother talking is Gab,
What the?
which means they're definitely related now. It's
Bark.
canon. But yeah, pod sex happened, and then they sent the babies back in the pods they conceived the babies in. But yeah.
I love anime.
It's good. Let's play more of it. Well, I don't even think there's any more like playableness to this game.
There's gonna be
I mean,
one more
there's-
final puzzle at
No,
least.
I don't
yes,
know. Maybe
every game's had like one big final puzzle.
okay, I hope so, but
There's no way they're not gonna end this with at least one more puzzle
there has
room.
been so much.
Because they have to tie the puzzles in thematically to
Okay.
what's happening.
I mean, I hope.
All right, here we go. Boop. We got 3 endings left to get.
Let her rip. Yeah, the puzzle is the plot. It's true, Wegwert. Wegwert's also making a
Okay.
fan art for us that is
Ooh.
hopefully going to be done by the end of this.
Cool.
Wow. Eric
All right.
is about to shoot Carlos.
So
in
we
that
got
one. That's
one-
the exit box.
Yeah, one new fragment for
each
each
team.
team. I mean, Carlos has got a shotgun pointed at him,
His arm's missing already.
and he's like, "No, bro, the pod behind me is from aliens." And then Zero's
Oh yeah,
here.
Zero's.
This is him telling Gab that he is Gab, or Q. This is him telling Q that he's Q from the future, and also Q is Gab. And that's when the helmet pops off, and he's actually a robot body being piloted by Gab in the orb.
Oh, like
See the big hatch in the back?
like the
it's
arc-
gonna go. Psh.
like the Archelian Prince in MIB.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
that. But he's got a big like hatch
Yeah,
in the back of his head.
Pazuzu made fan art basically of Q being Gab.
Yeah.
which I will throw up in the post commentary. I won't throw up. I'll put it up.
Blech.
There it is. Barf.
And then here, everybody's just fucking looking at a box. 'Cause I can't.
I mean,
make it-
that one's the most intriguing because it has the least interesting things going on in it when you think about it.
I mean, it is like the GameStop box or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and it's open.
And like
And
when
it's
everybody
plagued us.
we saw that like the very first stream, and then no one's like remembered it or talked about it ever since.
It's like been dropped like a hot rock. Can we see the timeline again? Smebble Bear asks. I don't know if we can from here. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. It's
So
different.
the timeline got rearranged.
The timeline got arranged to actually be in chronological order because it wasn't earlier. Every time a team is awake, all the other teams are asleep, and they're all occupying the same exact area.
Yep.
Which is awesome. What a twist. Oh man. I love this piece of shit game.
So yeah, we got
some stuff. We got some
I don't
stuff.
think we're gonna be able to finish this stream. There's too much shit here.
I don't know. We'll find out.
But I don't know. But yeah, we want to see D Team looking
I'm
at the
curious
box.
about and also like
I like D Team.
they are the parents of the other person on their team, and now that we know that, it's super fucky
Yeah.
to realize that. It might go really fast too.
Okay.
All this shit because I think it might just be cutscenes.
All right.
Maybe it's that. Oh.
Time to watch a lot of anime movies.
Get some popcorn, everybody. I'm stoked. You can't force quit the D.
Alt F4.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there are
None. Because it always starts with presently there are. That means there's none.
Please continue enjoying the decision game.
I can't believe the dumb colored eyebrows of Phi was a clue.
Yep.
Excuse me, but could we maybe call a cab? We have a lost child here.
Who are you talking about?
Best to
Dad.
get her home soon. Her mother must be worried. And
You know better than anyone that I don't have one.
good God.
Oh, you're my. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I did that.
I just
We're
remembered.
in the new year now?
So it's no longer 2028, but
January 1st.
I don't think it's ever been 2028 in this game.
Our memories end after we voted at 13:30.
now we're stuck with a 10-hour blank gap.
Were we really asleep that whole time?
We might have woken up several times since then, but we've only forgotten about it.
Because of the drugs.
Can't remember. I can't wait to see what hate oozes calamity means.
Box?
A box?
A box?
First quit box.
A force quid box.
Whose footsteps are these?
Gab. Whose tiny paw prints are these?
Why is it open?
No idea.
There's text displayed on the monitor.
Force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. How about that?
Wait, think there's more to the message.
Each is a mother's memento. A mother's.
Okay, I'll shove my whole bitch ass self into this box. Says
ring a bell for you?
bye.
No!
Put the little brooch, whatever thing Fi
brooch.
has in there.
What's wrong?
My head!
Yeah.
My head!
Too much remembering. Ha ha ha.
Does-
That can't be!
Oh, bad news.
I
You're my
fucked him?
daughter.
Did you remember something?
But.
Yeah, Sigma's a great fuck, and hi, you're my daughter.
Key items we need to insert are.
The brooch.
Look at that convenient.
It is brooch shaped.
Brooch.
Brooch is spelled brooch.
Brooch. Broash.
Brooch, I think.
What is the other thing?
I don't know what the other thing is. It's round. Is there a watch that somebody has? A mother's memento. Oh, the cage, the bird cage. Bird cage would fit, right? Is that too many? No, it's too many.
I can do I can do a space and CAG.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sigma's dick is too big for that shit.
Put one of Sigma's balls in there.
Just one. Oh, what? Come
What
on.
if we spelled?
Maybe brooch is spelled different. Maybe
I can't go. I have to delete all of this.
Maybe I'm a dumbass and it's spelled something else.
I thought it was spelled that way, but
I thought it was spelled brooch too. Just googling the word brooch.
brooch.
Yeah, it's spelled fucking brooch.
I feel like that's a really good suggestion. The birdcage too.
Birdcage makes sense,
And it
yo.
fits, but
it's a
is
mother's
there-
memento.
Yeah, is there some?
Do we have another mother's memento?
What if I do birdcage as one thing? Nah.
We have the right idea, but the wrong way of saying it. Oh, it might be necklace.
Oh, necklace.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oops. Well, I can go back.
What's the matter?
That sucks.
I thought I remembered.
Or music box, because it also plays
Music
music.
box. Oh man.
Come on.
Can't believe it.
Wait. I know I can get it. Let me try again.
No.
You're only allowed one chance, actually. Now you have to reset the timeline again. Yeah, we got that part.
We just knew it, but didn't know how to say it.
Bluebird is another option. Fuck, really?
Yeah, because it's not a necklace there. It's just a little bird
But
in the
it's
cage.
Yeah, it's a bird cage.
Yeah.
It's a pendant. Maybe a pendant would fit too. I'm not over the weird baby.
Oh, the weird baby.
Remember how bad the baby was in Danganronpa?
Yes.
I almost missed that weird baby.
They
seeing
were
this one.
bad and lumpy. Okay, so
Necklace? Music box?
Let's try necklace. Doesn't loop around.
That's annoying. Bluebird.
Let's try bluebird. Yep.
Lame.
Bluebird.
Lame. All those
That
things.
sucks. All those things fit.
All those things were normal.
All of those words should work.
Yeah. We knew what it was, man. Oops.
Diana?
I think we broke your mom's brain a little.
What's gotten into you?
My maternal feelings.
Oh, Fi!
Fie, a pox upon thee, fie.
What?
Ew! God.
Oh my god.
Diana.
Yep. I gotta sit down.
My same age as me, attractive mom and dad.
It's all I have one big family hug.
Have to say anything.
Well, I guess my physically young and attractive dad, who has old man brain in him, in he body.
I have a complicated relationship with my father.
In a literal sense, it's just very
It's
convoluted.
very complicated. I like the idea that Zero is like tearing up, being like, "A call according to plan." They're all reunited and happy.
big family reunion.
Oh, a big surprise reunion.
He's totally gonna be their son. He's totally gonna be
That's
Delta,
gonna be
right?
Delta,
It's
right?
gotta be
Who
because who else is
could
gonna be
It's gotta
Delta?
it's gotta be.
Eric?
No, I don't think so. My dad kept asking me for my cup size in the future, says Pazuzu. Okay, that was before his brain fucked.
That was young
That was
Sigma
young
brain.
Sigma's brain, so it
So
doesn't
less fucked up.
really count all the way. Most of the way it does, but
Look.
not all the way.
I feel like this is some weird, it's called ephebophilia actually, style argument, but I don't know what word to make up for this thing.
It's called anime.
It's called, I have an anime condition, okay? All right, yeah, we want to see what Zero's doing with her boy.
What are you doing with the boy, Zero?
Yeah, let's see.
you're telling
Oh,
him
right,
the
this
code.
computer thing that we have to,
Hope you're telling him the
oh, look
code.
at all these branches.
Reality.
Whoa,
Oh, dude.
we live in a reality.
Why
We
am I
live in a
the
society that I built out of people who fucked their own moms and sent them back in time.
Eric?
All this I did because I thought it would be super funny.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Gab never dies.
Carlos, Akane, Junpei, QT.
It's like that one movie where M's mom falls in love with M. It
Yeah,
is. You're right, Link.
it sure is.
These 7 are now deceased.
No!
So Mira's okay
The
somewhere.
next door has been
Oh,
opened.
it said she
and
escaped.
subsequently,
All right.
She left on her own.
the successful escapee is Mira.
Well, good for you,
No.
girl.
No, that's a lie.
The decision game has now been concluded.
Sorry, small child.
Participating.
He has to stay here until he's like old and he grows up, but it's his like head and his neck is still tiny. That wasn't me doing a Q impression.
That really
was Q.
sounded like you that time.
That was Q doing a Q impression, not
Yeah.
me doing a Q impression. I remember it all. Oh no, here she comes. And then I dodged it.
She tried to stab my head for some reason. It broke the knife.
Didn't work.
It broke the scalpel.
Ricocheted.
Yeah.
What was all that? Why
Why did I see C team and D team? And anyway, why am I even alive right now? I remember being stabbed by a scalpel.
Him, baby robot.
Do you truly wish to know?
Yeah.
0.
I suggest you come to the quantum computer now.
Oh, are we actually gonna talk?
Everything will be explained
Gonna
there.
have a little chat?
Quantum computer dome?
That's my head.
That's me. The Q stands for Quantum Computer Dome.
Whoa. Well, I'm gonna punch you.
You.
Why I oughta.
Trust me, I suppose. You're welcome to kill me now if you wish. It should be easy if you put your mind to it.
I
Do a
want
backflip.
to know the truth.
Q, do a flip. Gab, do a flip.
Look, Gab was evil the whole time. Yep.
Yay. They all have band-aids on their knee for some reason.
All exactly alike down to the band-aid.
What is this?
Your spare bodies.
My spare.
Well, he's basically that one character from that one anime we saw recently.
They function mainly as physical labor, plus other additional
I
needs.
need child laborers.
I got cute robots and overalls.
Hup, here we go.
No. Then I'm.
Strong.
Precisely. You
Can lift men.
are not human. The consciousness that is you does not reside in that body. Your thought center is there, within the quantum computer. You think, sense, and make decisions in there. You then output the results into commands that are transmitted to your body. And it then moves according to those commands.
So that's why I didn't die back then.
Indeed.
But then me not having any memories.
Clearly you wouldn't.
This
as
dog
you
is stealing the
just
scene
come
here.
into existence.
Only just now. Well, then, what's this?
This?
I know there's something here. It's warm, and it feels like it has a presence.
I can
Weird,
only
must be a
assume
glitch,
it's
I
the
don't know.
remnant of the boy you were modeled off of.
Delta.
He
Yeah, Q could be
struggled with
based
a
off Delta.
curable disease and lost his life at the age of 10.
Who was he?
He was called Sean, the same name as you.
But that's not who I am, is it?
Correct. He was simply used as the model to create your personality.
Oh. Okay. I see. Then I'm just a program. My consciousness isn't
Wiggle.
inside this body.
What does
Wow.
that matter? Have you considered humans may be the same?
I'm not really in the mood
Not
for this
all
kind of
humans retain their
conversation.
consciousness
If I
inside
wanted to
the
hear about
brain.
this, I'd go play a Yoko Taro game.
Perhaps they exist in an alternate dimension, and they may be thinking.
You want to back that up with some logic and facts and reason?
Results via relays to their brain. If this is true, then no contradictions exist within cerebrum physiology. If the relay breaks, then your body is unable to recognize commands or function properly.
Is that what depression is? What are you talking about?
Actual phenomenon that occur. If nothing else, we're unable to prove that this theory is not correct.
Did he get his little middle fingers from Hot Topic? I hate the texture on his hat. It's so weird and granny-like.
Oh
Can I
man.
ask you something?
He's just got a big doily.
He looks like a fancy
Why did
cake.
you give me a personality? If you wanted an assistant, wouldn't a simple robot following commands be enough?
I thought it'd be funny.
It was lonely.
I wanted to see the world as you did.
Okay,
The
sure.
world of that boy, Sean.
Sean. Jason.
What? What do you mean?
There will be no more.
Hey, wait!
We'll speak later. Right now, I have something that I need you to do. Play the game. The decision game.
Why?
Gab will be
Game's
the other
already
voter.
over.
That is in regards to the others. You are an exception.
His animations got worse suddenly.
What?
What?
I shall explain the rules. You can see a button right here. Your choices should be obvious. Press it, or refuse to do so.
I'm a little kid. I like buttons. I want to press it.
If I push it?
That computer there retains all of the data that makes you uniquely you. Memory, personality, how you think and sense. All of the algorithms that determine your actions are stored inside.
So then wouldn't it be pre-stored that I do this or not?
All of the data will be duplicated and transferred to a virtual space. It is there that a copy of you will continue to live.
But it won't be you. See, there's this game called Soma, and I'll have to explain it in
It's
detail.
created to be essentially an exact match to reality.
You can do that?
There is no way you realize it is false.
That's awful.
The copy of you that is inserted within the space will live a happy life. However, that is strictly within the world of simulation. In the real world, your original self will still be required to stay and exist. The original and copy have no differences. The data is
In the data.
it will be duplicated without any discrepancies.
Yep, you already said that 4 times.
Essentially, the moment you press the button, your existence splits in two.
It's more like it
One
doubles.
of you will be in the virtual space.
Yeah, I understand.
Yep.
I understand.
Remain
I know-
talking to a 10-year-old.
I know you're talking to a kid, but I get it.
What happens if I don't want to push it?
all data pertaining to you will be deleted without a trace.
Do you want to die, little man?
It will be impossible to recover your data. Refusing to press the button then means
You die.
your existence will be erased, and you will receive a complete death.
It's kind of a heavy decision to make a 10-year-old make.
Complete Death?
They should have made it total annihilation or something.
Yeah.
A complete death sounds weird.
I finally 100%ed my death.
To 3 possibilities. Press the button and move to virtual space. Press the button and stay in the real world. Refuse to press it and welcome
Complete death.
I hate it when I'm only partially dead.
To press this button or to refuse. What will you decide? You have 10 seconds.
Let's press the button.
10 seconds, and your future
Sure.
will be forever altered.
I'd
I'd already be slamming that button.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also other things to consider, like, can he kill himself voluntarily? If he gets left behind in this world, can he kill himself
Right.
somehow? Can he can he kick this computer until it stops? Like, you know, if he
Yeah.
like lives a month in here and he's bored to death and wants to die, like, can he just sabotage the computer?
Mm-hmm.
Loophole. I press pause. Yeah,
Anyways.
press the button.
Boop.
Press the dang button. I lied. You're a real boy. I'm just fucking with you.
Transfer program. Sean 729 to virtual space.
Can I go too?
What's your read on this, Gab? Gab has never made a choice in his life.
No.
What's he even doing in this game? He's not playing the decision game. Oh, yeah.
I thought another exclamation point would have popped up somewhere for his thing.
I bet we can go back to that part where you can put stuff into the computer and it's Sean 479.
Wasn't it 729?
729?
I thought it
We
was
can-
729.
We can read it in the dialogue dealy.
See, where was that at?
It was Q team.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. I like the single Q team way down here. Dead.
Dead.
Okay, so green. Where the heck is it? It's not this. It's all the guns and crossbows and grenade launchers and shit. Oh. Yeah, chat was mentioning they think it was the Q team box.
Oh, it might not be on the chart.
I think it's this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, it's just numbers.
It's only numbers. Never mind.
And it's like
We don't know that.
it's like 8. Yeah, it's an 8-digit code.
numbers. We don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, anyways.
Yep. Oops. I dropped my pencil.
Oops.
Oops.
Well, I guess we can just
Dropped my pencil.
guess we could just go to
Team select, yeah.
Team Select and do C Team's thing here.
Yeah. So what's all this then? Stretch. Oh my god, he's pointing the gun at Gab!
I get the whole location and time part. We were never really separated, but trapped in the same ward from the start. Time, on the other hand, was the reverse.
Carlos is surprisingly
We
calm
were
for having
awake and
half bled to
moving all
death.
at the same
Yeah.
time, but at separate times. But
He's also
so
holding his
what?
hand,
That just
his
means
arms as if he could have his hand on his hip.
Even
My phantom
more now.
pain.
With this, your alibis are completely gone. If we were in the same places, but at different times, then anyone could have done it.
God, anyone
Whoever
could.
killed Mira and Junpei is one of us.
Yes, exactly. The most suspicious are
Gab.
you two, Diana and Sigma.
Look, we're a nice
Though I
couple.
guess
Leave us
alibis
alone.
aren't necessary for you guys. Being fakes, you could move around since the rules wouldn't have applied to you.
Please stop. I already told you before that neither one of us are fakes.
We transported to this timeline via that device over there.
Go ahead and turn it on then.
It doesn't work.
Well-
10-month rule.
We can't.
And why not?
After the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
It takes at least 10
Why is
months
Gab in
for
all
the
these
energy to
scenes?
recharge again.
Would you cut that shit out?
Wait. If you use it, it won't work for 10 months? So, if it's never been used, it'll definitely run, right?
Why did it make a chick noise?
Check.
This doesn't change the fact that you're still among the suspects. Well,
Why is he grinning?
there's no question
His
with
arms.
you. We all know you killed Akane. We saw the video footage of you doing it.
Like I said before, I wasn't the one you saw kill Akane. It was the me who was originally in this history.
Hey, asshole. Go ahead. Go ahead and spout
Hey,
more crap.
asshole.
I'll shoot you.
It's the truth. It's the truth, I swear.
I'm sad you paused a moment too
I'm
late.
sorry.
Oh.
Junpei's body in the pantry
Oh.
in this history.
Yeah.
If it
I
comes
agree.
back, you gotta pause again.
I agree with the chat. That was the knife cat meme. With the knives pointing at
Oh
the
my
cat.
god, Smebble Bear is so right. Wow.
God damn.
Jesus.
But Akane assumed it was me.
Vroom.
She got my dang hand.
But now he'll never fall asleep again.
Yeah.
It's good
And
news.
that's how you lost your left hand?
I can show you the wound if you still doubt me.
I mean, I can see it from
So,
here.
You're saying it was all in self-defense?
You attacked Akane because she was about to kill you.
Hey, isn't that enough, Eric? Could you please put down
He
the
might
gun for
have
a
the
second?
meme face again.
He's different from how he was in the other history.
Yeah, he's not
There was something
fucking
off about him
backflipping.
then, but
It's so weird that
There's something different about this little boy.
I can't put my finger on it. Very
What's
suspicious.
different?
I don't know.
Can you spot the differences?
Q, did you get a haircut? I don't.
Oh
There's a
man.
certain je ne sais quoi about Q. Je ne sais Q.
Fine.
It's so rare that
Why
people
don't you
have
just
inner
show me
monologues.
this shit
Yeah.
thing you're claiming you can do.
I can't just show you it.
all right.
Wait, you're going back?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm out.
I'd like to check something. Before I do, though. Diana, how exactly do you
Oh,
use
cloning
this
a
transporter
Carlos.
device?
But it won't work for 10
Well,
months.
I'm shifting and
I
jumping,
know.
okay?
I'm asking if we were to use it.
Well, you have to do this whole complicated bullshit with math and
Oh, it's the worst
code.
puzzle. Carlos, you won't
There are
believe
these
it.
slots. You need to put the cards in the right order. The nucleus will turn on. And then
Babies get teleported right
Oh
there.
shit! What?
Oh, fuck.
Great, the cast just increased.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
I'm gonna put Gab in there, I guess.
Taking me for a fool.
I have to save them. I need to go save Akane and Junpei.
So, pause for a second. So he's gonna jump, and some other consciousness from another timeline of his is gonna pop into his head and be like, "Whoa! Oh!
Yeah.
Eric, why are you pointing a gun at me?" And Eric's gonna be just
My
like,
hand!
"Oh!" And Eric's just gonna be like, "What the fuck? Nothing happened? You're just pretending you're a different guy now? What the
Okay,
fuck?"
Eric, don't look at me. Look at the ceiling
Look at the
above my
there's
head.
gonna be
'cause
like a
there's-
blue light.
There's gonna be a glowy.
He's gonna shift and then teleport, and then he's gonna come and slap Eric in the fucking face from behind.
God, yeah. What
That'd
if?
be funny as hell.
What if he shifts to another place where he can use a teleport and then teleports
He's
him?
gonna
And there's gonna
teleport
be two
here. Yes!
Carloses.
Yes!
Dude, I want two Carloses.
Two Carlos! Let's do it.
And then they kiss.
Then they kiss.
I've always wanted to do this.
But they're already.
Yes, they're dead in this history, but they're still alive in the other one. So I'm going back to save them. It's something that only I can do.
His wrist looks
told
weird
you.
there.
Next time you talked crap, I'd up and shoot you.
I'd up and...
Then do it.
Huh?
You heard me. Shoot me.
I told you earlier, didn't I?
You gotta be all stressed out and donked up and in danger.
Shift ability to manifest.
God, some other Carlos is gonna be there and just be like, "What?" and then get
What?
blasted away. His head exploded.
I won't die. If this body is destroyed, my consciousness will be...
I wasn't ready!
Ooh, man, I wish there were two Carloses. Now it's not gonna
Oh,
happen.
it sucks. Sigmund, Diana just like, fuck!
immediately Clone Carlos comes out of the thing. Hey guys,
Hi, y'all.
Oh geez, he did shoot me, but I proved it right.
Told you I'd be fine. And look,
Yeah.
my hand's back, and let's high five everybody.
Oh my god. This is everything's fucking absurd.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're back to rolling the dice.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, straight up, we gotta roll the dice again.
You're gonna teleport back to when you're about to get shot up by the Gatling guns?
Yeah.
Oh gee.
Hell yeah.
Alright, get up in there. I love that sign that just says beer.
Beer.
You know. Beer. Oh, not this one. Fuck. Wrong timeline.
Yeah, his band-aid is purposefully moved on his leg. That's weird.
That's how you know he's robot version.
I guess so, yeah.
He's powering up.
His face just caved in. Hit. Aw.
Oh dang, you broke my thing. Aw.
You're fucking kidding me.
What is this?
Wow.
Explanations can wait. You should get going before he starts moving.
You say
Twist
that,
his
but
head off.
Where?
That door.
Just hit the
There's
off
a device
switch.
on the other side. It can get us out of this mess. Let's go.
Just a random brick hallway. It's that one screensaver from Windows 95.
Yeah, it's that rat maze. I love this game.
This game's fucking whack.
I get it now.
Oh?
Huh. The 3 wards all overlapped each other. Who knew?
I knew.
And I think I figured out
In
the
the future.
transporter more or less.
So, where's our destination?
Ooh. Right before Past Me gets shot by Eric,
Yeah.
preferably.
It appears as
Oh.
if you finally arrived.
What are you all doing here?
0.
Asshole. Where are you?
Make one thing clear for you.
I'm not old.
I no longer exist in this world. In the current history, I was executed by one among you, your fellow teammate, Carlos.
What?
As such, I will be unable to answer.
I can't come to the phone right now because I'm dead.
I don't exist.
If you are desperate for answers,
Desperate.
I suggest finding me where I am alive. Unfortunately, in that history, our positions are reversed. And the three
Reversed?
Reversed.
But if you do come, I will share vital information. I'll be waiting to meet with you.
Wait, you can't wait. It's time. You can't wait, it's time.
When we died?
God damn it! Where is that?
Could it be?
I know. Well, it could also be the one you just came from.
Yeah.
There's 2 different. There's probably 3 or 4 actually where you all died.
It's the one where we were executed.
What?
Then how the hell do we even jump to that history? We can't shift there if our bodies are already
Gotta
dead.
teleport there, ding dong. Point.
Oh, so that's it. We're going to transport.
How can all 3 of you do it though?
All right. Junpei, you're with me. Hop in.
If we pull this lever,
Oh, yeah, get in the pod. Get in the pod.
Who's gonna stay and fight off the robot?
Penalty. Penalty. Time to exterminate.
go ahead, Akane. Junpei.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Yeah.
It only works with one person in each. At least that's what Diana told me.
Well,
So no
you
matter
can put
what,
Carlos
you
and
can only
Junpei in the same
transport
thing,
two
and maybe
people at
Junpei will
once.
come out with a better personality.
What are you guys doing? Go now!
How many 10-year-olds can you take in a fight? The answer is just one!
I promise.
Catch up? You can catch back?
After the
Catch
transporter has
sideways?
been used once, it won't work for a while.
You'll see me with a 10-month-long beard. I'll look like a weird caveman, but it'll be fine.
Before, and I won't now.
We're counting on you, Carlos.
There's like a honking goose noise in this fucking track. Honk.
Let's get some sweet tans.
Looks like he's struggling with a bowling ball. He can't get his fingers out of his bowling ball.
Oh, they're one size too small for my fingers.
Sweet. Danganronpa.
Are they gone?
Finally, some alone time. Yeah, they're gonna be really mad when they come out of those pods and they're still in the same history because he
Yeah.
didn't tell them that they would their bodies just.
At this rate.
Oh man, this is bad. Getting punched by a little
By
boy.
a child.
Give up on me, Carlos.
Oh, Maria.
Oh Maria!
Oh, Maria!
Oh Maria!
Soy.
Yeah, like the chat says, top 10 anime fights.
You know I'll be waiting for you.
Nice one, Christophers.
Never stop waiting.
Oh Maria!
So,
I'm waiting for you in Silent Hill. I'm Maria.
No way I'm gonna die here.
Please power up.
I can't die here.
Maybe he'll just time travel through sheer will.
Catch his fist.
Power up.
Whoa!
Oh, no, you broke it.
And he killed the
Dude.
people in the pod or something, I don't know. Just put the band-aid on in the right spot.
That'll probably deactivate him.
Guess I can't use this thing anymore.
Well, he's trying to fix it for about 10 months.
Wouldn't have worked for 10 months anyways, so doesn't matter.
It kind of does. You had enough food
What
to
do I do
live.
now? The place they transported to. How do I get to the history where we were executed? It's as Junpei said, my body's dead there, so I can't shift.
Can't he, pause for a second, can't he shift back to the beginning of this timeline and just not get jacked up by this kid? And just have a better tactic?
Yeah, maybe.
And also not throw him into the teleport?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got enough food for 10 months. Just saying.
Then,
Uh-oh!
what the?
What now?
I don't understand. But this doesn't look good.
You
No,
gonna...
wait.
Shuffle.
This isn't bad.
This is great.
This is actually
Good!
it's
For
my
some...
chance.
Chance.
But they're still in there and they're gonna die too. The ones that didn't get copied over.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, but he got time exploded. He could be anywhere. I also forgot exactly how Carlos found out he has shift power, but it has to do with him
it
being
was-
a firefighter.
No, it was the... I mean, yeah,
yeah, a
he-
little. But what was the
Yeah.
instigating incident that made him realize he could
Oh,
shift?
shit, right.
It was the
decision game.
The other decision game. The
Yeah, with him and
prisoners-
Junpei, and then, like,
Prisoner's
they killed each
Dilemma.
other a bunch, and he was like, wait, this sucks.
Yeah, Prisoner's Dilemma got him to realize he could shift.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh, the moon! La Luna!
Oh, no new ones for this? For D-Team, though. I gotta see what the moon is.
The moon is too interesting. Some big mystery. He's gonna shift to the moon.
The moon.
What if he shifts to the future? Like
What if he shifts to the second game?
The second game, or oh man, the first shift to the first game. I fucking dare you, Carlos.
Oh, God.
Carlos isn't coming.
Wait, what? What is he doing?
He promised he'd come.
I miss him.
Don't say it.
getting beat up by a baby robot.
I'm going to go check in the lounge.
Hey, Junpei!
Don't get your head chopped off now.
You should follow him real close.
Wait, this is Ward D? Wait, what the hell is...
Do I have to explain this to you again, that they're all the same word, you ding dong?
What happened? Oh, I better get Akane.
My guess is that something exploded.
Exploded?
A bomb
That's when
went
something
off in the
explodes.
decontamination room.
Explodes.
Do that. Unauthorized escape.
Do you get it? D-Team set the bomb.
Set us off the bomb.
And that's how the ceiling collapsed in that room. But why is it now completely buried in sand?
Sand?
The ceiling probably gave in a little while after they escaped.
That
Jesus.
Junpei, that's concrete.
Jesus.
Those are rocks.
Jesus.
The history where I'm alive and you are dead. Seems you found your way here safely.
Where's your friend Carlos? I'm waiting for him.
As promised, the important information.
He just lists off a whole bunch of numbers for no you don't know how to use it.
The history you find yourself in is that one.
What? No!
What?
The first Radical 6 patients have left.
Right.
They should reach the hospital shortly. The pandemic is unavoidable now. The virus is spreading all over the world.
That's a damn lie.
A damn
it has
lie.
to be.
No, it is.
No.
Free the Soul's plan is progressing.
Right, free the soul. Right.
And that's gotta mean you're that cult's.
Correct.
Oh, is he the big brother guy?
Yeah.
And he's Delta?
Call me
Brother.
brother.
Wow.
I forget, was Dio a clone of Brother in the second game?
Dio worked for Brother. He might have been a clone.
Because I thought he and like a bunch of other agents like him were clones of Brother.
Yeah, you might be right.
He was a clone, yes.
He was a clone of Left.
Oh, Dio was a clone of Left.
Who was
Of Brother's
brother. God damn it.
Oh, right, the Myrmidons were clones.
The Myrmidons.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh, gee.
You bastard! Thanks to your shitty dream, 6 billion people will...
Don't be mistaken. If we do nothing now and let time pass,
How do you know
an
that?
even worse future awaits. A religious fanatic will trigger a nuclear war with a terrorist attack.
Instead, you're doing this.
All of mankind will
He's doing this so that everyone's dead.
the fanatic's identity is
Thanks for subbing,
Oh my
Slime
God.
Siren.
Unfortunately, the identity of this guy who causes this world-ending event is unknown, so we have to kill a lot of people just to be sure we get him dead.
Ah!
That's why he killed 6 billion people, to kill a guy he doesn't know who he is! Right? Whoa! It's the most logical solution! I can't figure out who the guy is, so we have to kill a lot of people, but not as many as him!
What if he was not in the 6 billion, though?
Yeah!
I mean,
There's still a chance that
there's
he's still
a
alive!
chance that he's still alive, though.
Whoa!
You fucking asshole.
Galaxy brain!
Trolley problem without limits, says Trot Pilgrim. That sucks. Thanks.
What?
Life is simply unfair, don't you think?
What? Dude.
Why?
Dude.
By doing so, I will have a 75% chance that they are among the viruses.
Holy shit.
What a fucking idiot. This guy sucks.
History has proven.
Don't you mean future has proven you right?
To kill one person You'll sacrifice 6 billion?
It is to save 2 billion people.
Uh-huh.
And that's how you used Radical 6.
Why don't you just do your research and find out who the fuck the guy was?
Yeah.
What? Of course.
Uh-huh.
Is that all you think human lives are worth? Do you feel nothing as you kill off a whole bunch?
A
Whole bunch. I didn't know 6 billion was a bunch.
Oh, it's a bunch. It's not a...
Can you get a bunch of grapes when you go to the grocery store?
Like
Thanks.
6 billion
grapes!
6 billion! A whole bunch of people. Not countless. I would, you know...
What are you talking about?
Your father was sentenced to death for
Akane's dad.
in grief.
Life is simply unfair.
No, that's wrong. My parents were involved in an accident.
You were likely told that, but it is a lie.
You can research that, but not who started that terrorist attack.
I can never figure out who that snail is.
How do I use Google?
No.
Think about it. If your father had been falsely accused, how different your You never have been involved in that child abduction case 10 years ago. And clearly, the incident a year ago could not have happened either. And of course, Junpei. The path you walked during your life would have been completely different too. The smallest things have a drastic effect on a person.
Remember the rabbits?
As I said, that's just the way it is.
But that doesn't mean that you have free reign to just mess with the lives of people like that.
Only God decides who lives and who dies.
Wow.
Oh, to think you, of all people, would invoke God. Very well. I'm to let you see the true God that we believe in. You, of course, see the clothing laying on the bar counter.
Huh?
The evening of April 12, 2029. Wear those and take part.
Oh my god. What? That's the same robe that Snake was found in.
Yeah, it was.
In the first
From
game.
the first game. I was about to say.
You will most definitely come.
How can I bring the clothes with me? I don't think that's how shifting works.
If you manage to escape the shelter.
Just watch. I'll get out soon.
Of course we will. Diana's bringing back a rescue team.
Do they even have any reason to believe that the two of you are alive? If there is no rescue, then the remainder of your lives will carry out in this sacred site.
Sacred site?
This is the sacred site where the birth of Brother, founder of Free the Soul, occurred.
Are you saying you were
He's
born
Delta.
here?
He's Delta.
Yes, but raised elsewhere.
How did you know where you were born?
The moment we were born, we were transferred to the past via the transporter. Back to April 1904.
Oh, 4? Well,
1904?
wow, it overshot. It overshot.
Did you just say we?
Yes,
Do you mean your little brother?
it's true. I had a younger brother, but we were not related by blood. He was the son of the couple who raised me.
Then
Let me clarify. My we is referring to my younger sister.
How do you know who's younger?
You know this person very well.
Ding, 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 ding.
Appears I've spoken too long. But I will impart to you something very important. A spell to open Pandora's box. We were Odir. Remember these words well. It will come in handy someday.
Live Hody.
Wait, ODA?
It's latter. Live for today.
Well, ain't that all a crock of shit?
So when he was saying that he was sent to 1904,
1904.
was Phi also sent to 1904? If
Yeah.
so, how is she the age she is?
I don't know.
How did she time travel again while baby?
While baby?
Did they get sent to different time periods somehow? Did they get separated? How? I mean, I'm sure it's going to explain it.
This guy's over 100 years old.
Yeah, this dude is like
that's not possible.
really old. Let's save.
Yeah, I forget when they found the transporter. That was too long ago. In Antarctica or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, they'll probably go into that later, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Oh my god. I need a drink.
Yeah, can you get me some water?
Sure.
Thank you. There's been some really good little, like, moments this stream. Like, just visual things. Like, Eric's really funny knife cat face. Fucking Carlos getting beaten up by a little boy on the ground. Just going like, ow, ow!
This is bad.
This is bad! No, wait.
Q getting his head lodged in the wall.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny, too.
I like that part.
There's been a lot of cuts to Gab for some reason.
Lots of Gab cuts. A mighty sip.
It was loud. Probably got picked up on the mic.
ASMR sippy stream.
Oh, man.
Oh boy, okay.
This is the whole reveal of Free the Soul's entire plan over this entire trilogy is to kill a dude.
Kill one
a
person!
dude by killing 6 billion people.
Fucking ineffective. They
Yo,
have all these means. They have all these means. They have all this money. They have all this technology, and they can't figure out who did this and kill the one guy.
There's got to be some way for them to figure out the guy who causes this incident to happen that causes nuclear war that annihilates the entire planet. There's some
because they have the knowledge that a religious fanatic set off a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, that then triggered a world war that killed everything.
Okay. They know all of that. That's enough information to fucking guess.
There's got to be some way, like you
and not do this.
Like all these experiments and shit happening. Like you got some shifters around. You got to have somebody who can fucking
fill you in on the important deets of who that person was and kill that one person.
Yeah. Like he has
how many religious leaders are there in the world? Less than 6 billion.
He has a device that literally makes a copy of you to any point in time you want.
And with your memories still, too.
Yeah.
With your memories.
There's got to be some way to take that thing, teleport a person close to when the event happens.
Figure out what happened,
and
shift back.
And shift back. Or use the morphogenetic field to send that information to someone else. And even if you fuck up and you die and you don't figure it out, wait 10 months. You can try again.
Yeah, you can do it forever.
Like. Okay, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, just whatever.
What's happened to Carlos?
Jump cut to him just getting karate kicked by 3 little boys at the same time.
This is bad.
Why would you say that?
Maybe.
This can't be kept like this.
This can't be kept like this.
Like Zero said, Diana and the others probably don't know we're alive in here. It'll just be us two in this place.
Let's have kids and send them in the past.
Yeah.
No, I think
VLR's epilogue said that timelines don't vanish when you shift.
Like something.
Gab.
Everything's fine now.
I just wish when they cut to Gab, he was wearing the little cult robes too.
Oh, I'm glad you're safe.
What the fuck?
Hey, look. Isn't there something in his collar?
Suicide pills. Thanks.
Oh, it's just more cheese.
Anagram?
I know.
Yeah, that's when
you haven't done those
rearranged the
anagrams
letters
yet,
of
and I
the
want to know what they are.
But we need to know the sentence to work from.
It's that thing over there.
The original sentence.
That the fucking basketball hoop sentence has been there since the fucking instant you stepped in this room.
Hey, Akane, do you remember the Ward C Lounge?
Yes.
What did it say on the wall?
I think it was... Let the game end where I treat two.
Can we make any other phrases using all the letters?
You can.
from
I
it?
won't try.
I don't want to try doing that.
Absolutely not. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Gab, you're not helping.
Bark.
You want to write it down?
Well,
Or-
it's not perfect, but together with me, we are 10. But if that's what it is, there are leftover letters.
How many?
5 extra letters. L-D-A-E-T. The thing is...
Delta.
It's Delta, you idiot.
Yeah. Dalt.
But what could together with me, we are 10 mean?
It could be saying, if you're with me, then there are 10 of us.
10?
I mean, there are plenty of other ways to read.
In
Where
general?
are you going, Junpei?
He just runs into a wall for no reason. Whap!
Gab's like, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Hey, why isn't Q on this board?
Why? Well, because he's not dead.
Wait, he's still alive?
I think so.
Huh, Q is alive. We are 10.
Does Gab count?
What? No.
He thought the
Oh,
what?
please tell me he's got like a big bazooka or something. They sent one fireman.
Hi, it's me, Doto. Big Carlos energy right here.
Yep.
Well, I guess I was the one who waited.
He's gonna be old and handsome.
Didn't I? That I'd come back for you.
Wait, are you?
Couldn't you come like earlier in the timeline to help us though? If you waited? Oh.
He's normal.
Junpei, Akane.
Hey.
I'm here to save you.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, hey. It's me, Carlos. Hey, guys. Hello. Kept you waiting, huh? Kept me waiting, huh?
Well, I guess that was another actual ending. Huh. Okay.
6 billion people.
It's such a dumb plan.
That's a really bad plan, I gotta
Kill
say.
6 billion people because you can't figure out which guy to kill.
That's
what?
Wow, that's a real bad plan.
Oh man.
Delta's a bad man with a bad plan.
Oh.
Oh, hi. Gab's here too. I don't trust him still.
So, let me get this straight.
Chop. Oh.
You shifted to the history where you pushed the yellow button.
Uh-huh.
I can't leave with you guys.
Huh?
I made a promise in another history that I'd definitely
Right.
save you two.
Right.
Right.
Then you went back in time 10 months by activating the unused transporter?
Why
so
10
you
months?
guys would be able to transport to this
Oh.
history. I needed 10 months to charge the device again after I used it.
And then you just waited?
In the facility?
That's right.
What?
You didn't think of stopping Zero's plan?
Oh shit.
If I did that,
I shoulda.
then I couldn't have met you guys, right?
What? The look on her face says it all. You could have prevented this, Carla.
What? You could have prevented this! And he's just like, but then I wouldn't know you guys.
What a schmuck! Just meet up with us at another place, then you know us, and we get to know each other at a bar or something.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
God, duh. Carlos. Brain genius. Ah!
That was one hell of a thing you did.
You fucking dumbass.
Do you know what happened because of you?
Yeah, we made a whole lot of
Mira and
friends.
Eric died. Sigma lost his arms and an eye, and he's in the hospital.
That's not
And,
all.
and Diane and Sigma fucked and had babies.
Radical 6 patients have left.
It's too late. We can't stop the spread of the virus.
What happened today is going to result in 6 billion people.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
He should have been like, well, that's why I shot all those people on site when I saw them while I was going across the
I have
desert.
to start over from the beginning.
Start over?
We'll start now and spend the next 45 years preparing for my
I'm
plan.
so mad right now, Carlos.
You have a plan?
Now, my God,
In
I made it up just right
45
now.
years, I'm going to call Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the future. We must do it, or we can't save all those people.
Duh.
I'll help you, Akane.
But I'll forget that I'm helping you.
Let me join Crash Keys, or whatever you're calling it.
I can't do that.
Why?
I'm going to need you to forget everything you know, Junpei.
What?
I'm really sorry.
What does stabbing me have to do with making me forget?
Hey, Akane!
My leg. You had a knife this whole time?
Oh, it's...
Oh, what?
No.
You able to just get that off your
You
bracelet?
can't be.
The amnesia thing.
Why?
Could you just take it off now because she's out of the facility?
But please, forget me. You need to forget.
No. I don't want to. I'll never forget. No matter what happens, I won't.
Die.
I won't.
Who are you, pretty lady? Graceful.
Why?
It's too complicated to explain.
I do what I must to accomplish my goals. That is just how I am.
That is just how I am.
Even if that means I must lose my life, I swear I'll make the AB project a success.
The what, huh? Carlos is just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Where are you going, Akane? The desert?
Is Gab my dog now? Do you want him?
Who? Yeah. Gab, what do you feel about all this?
Wow.
So that's the canon ending
That leads to the second
that
game.
leads to the second game, Virtue's Last Reward.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, talk about writing yourself into a corner. This game is all about squeezing out of those corners.
Fucking what?
Woo.
Carlos doing all that shit. I just waited like a
just-
loyal dog.
I just waited like a dumbass.
Like
Inside the facility, or
I'm not clear
where?
about that.
How did he leave to get help to come back to?
So no, he stayed in that one timeline where he's like, no, I can't leave with you guys. I have to save you in a different timeline.
And then he went back 10 months before the experiment started, and he wasn't locked in?
I guess he wasn't locked
What
in.
the fuck?
I guess he wasn't part of the experiment.
0.
Or something.
Man. Okay. Well, keep on going.
Yeah, so he
Yeah, where?
He
I know
copied
when. I
himself.
know when he was, but where
so there
was
were
he?
2 Carloses. Yeah, I don't know where he was.
Where
but
was he?
I don't know where he was. I'm just saying there were 2 Carloses. The Carlos in this timeline died, and he's
Yeah,
like, hey,
I
I
know.
saved you.
I know. I know that. I'm just
Okay.
like, where did he hide for 10 months?
freelance firefighter in different states.
Yeah, maybe the alien transporter was somewhere else 10 months ago, and they moved it in like 8 months ago. And it was in like some warehouse in Jersey until then.
Maybe.
Plugged in.
Okay, what the fucking shit is happening here? Q's got a gun pointed at he head.
Q, yep. It's just gonna bounce right off.
We still have to go back and see the other branching stuff for that decision Q made earlier.
Yeah,
also.
where he just dies. Diana's got her crazy eyes on.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool.
Good translation.
Figured I wouldn't shoot.
He was trying to make me look the fool, says a normal man.
No!
Hey, cut that out, Eric. No.
Quit it.
No.
Won't stop. Not until you're all dead.
How is that going to help you at all?
Yeah.
Why?
Didn't I say already?
I'm crazy.
Because one of us is the one who killed Mira.
She wasn't even that into you, dude.
It's you, isn't it?
I told you, it's not.
You're gonna have to prove it.
How?
I don't have any.
Then I'm killing you.
Wait! Please wait!
Seriously, Sigma could take this guy in a second.
Yeah.
And he's like not doing it. Ay, 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 ay.
Rangers.
Rangers.
Maybe.
If I power up my robot powers, just bend the whole like shooty
Bend the
part
whole
of the
barrel?
gun. Yeah,
The shooty part of the gun.
shooty part, yeah.
The barrel.
The barrel. Bend the whole barrel back.
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand that.
Yeah,
Please
I
take it
totally
off.
forgot he could even do that.
This'll prove your innocence.
He's just a baby Mira.
Fine.
It's gonna be like his younger brother is Sean
Oh,
or some
God.
shit. Is that gonna be what's
Oh
going
god.
on?
Wait, didn't his brother die?
Maybe that was a thing. Maybe his
Did
brother...
his brother die?
I don't
can't
know.
remember.
I don't remember.
I just remember that his dad was abusive after his mom died.
Yeah, I don't think he mentioned his brother dying, but what if his brother just fucking dead? I thought
No,
his brother's name was Chris.
his brother got thrown in a lake or something, didn't he? After he got killed by his dad.
Oh my god!
Am I thinking of Silent Hill instead?
Yeah, that's Silent Hill-ish. That's two Silent Hill games. That's Downpour and Homecoming. A kid dies in a lake.
Oh yeah, his brother's name was Chris though, I think. And not Sean.
Let's just unpause and see who the hell it is.
Oh my god. What it gonna be?
Oh, but I don't...
For this is... I think it's...
I don't know.
It's 8 digits again.
Oh man, I don't know what it is.
Man, I don't know these numbers.
Fucking 111
729.
8675309.
Yeah, no, I have to put in 8 digits. Man, I don't know.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
What? No. I don't think any
We've never seen an 8-digit
no numbers,
sequence
no 8-digit
like
things have been mentioned yet. We had 729. I guess, yeah. We don't know this
We
yet.
don't have it. No.
We have to go back to the other stuff with Q we were doing earlier.
Yeah, then it would probably flash on the screen what it was.
Crap! I don't know!
Crap!
You bastard! You're fucking with me, aren't you?
Yeah.
That hurt my face.
Splat.
In the face.
I killed a kid, aren't I, badass?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Fucking Gab just sit there? He ain't scared of loud noises or anything.
This dog is too sus.
Okay, yeah, let's go back to that other shit. So...
Oh yeah, I don't
was
remember how many digits the twins'
Q.
birthday was, but that could also be a
Okay, yeah,
thing.
we have these two different things, and I'm also just not pressing
Yeah.
the button and dying.
And dying, yeah. Yeah, Sigma really could have just tackled that guy at any fucking
Yeah,
moment.
he was very close to him.
He was being a big wuss about that, honestly.
Huh?
I'm all happy in a normal place
oh my
now.
God. Sean, you're awake.
What a bad dream.
Where am I? What am?
Your surgery was a success. Your illness is completely gone now.
Sounds suspicious.
I'm so proud of you, Sean.
Dad?
Sigma?
What's the matter?
You look a little out of it. You all right?
Oh.
I just woke up from surgery, that's why I'm out of
I
it.
think I must have had a really bad dream.
Anyway, what do you want to eat when you get out?
McDonald's!
We gotta start planning where you want to visit, too.
Okay.
Congrats on getting released, son.
From prison.
Thanks.
It's Eric's voice now.
Food's ready. Make sure to eat up. I made sure to make all of your favorites today.
Swedish fish, chocolate,
Meat
And
pie.
potatoes, peanut butter and celery sticks.
peanut butter.
Yay!
Yay!
Don't think that's it.
Yay!
Oh my gosh! The game system I always wanted.
The game system.
All the books I've ever wanted.
It's
to
a
read.
Twilight Zone episode where you have everything, but you're bored and it's
So-
hell because it's boring.
Guess what, son? We got you that game system you've wanted all this time. We'll call it the Super N.
The Super N
We'll call
digit.
We'll call it the SG.
Would you like a GC for your next birthday? Well, surprise, I already got it for you.
You fought really hard against your illness,
Aw.
so you deserve a reward.
Dad, Mom, thank you so much.
I couldn't have done it without you and all the medicine.
I've overcome my illness, and I'm going to school now.
Oh.
I have a whole bunch of friends, and I can read all the books I want at the library. I need to study super hard to catch up on all the stuff I missed while I was in the hospital.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock star.
They told me they love me all the time, and every day is fun.
We.
I gotta be the world's happiest kid.
So why don't I feel that way?
Yay!
Alright, it seemed overly fake, but sure.
I'm the world's happiest kid.
The
Yay!
Matrix rules. I thought it was gonna get all dark and fucked up, and it didn't, and I was like, oh, okay.
Zero? Why is it that I'm still on this side?
Can I have peanut butter and celery
In that
sticks?
virtual
No.
space? Well, an identical version of me is living out a great, happy life. Why am I here?
Life is simply unfair, isn't it, my good bitch?
I have a good story to tell.
It's about snail.
A senior citizen and a boy with an incurable disease met at a hospital. The child was always reading books significantly above his level. The majority of his young life was spent confined to a hospital bed. So books were his only friends.
What about video games?
The boy had a special ability. He was extraordinarily gifted. His ability was highly regarded by his elder. So,
And
in
Gab was the
exchange for new
nurse.
books every day, the boy would share his academic knowledge.
All right, kid, what are the lottery numbers?
The boy was told that when his disease was cured, he was welcome to a job.
But
Gee,
the boy was
thanks.
a boy and didn't want a job.
Life was unfair. The path to the child's future closed after a variety of coincidences piled up.
Mainly involving
The boy
snails.
just laughed. He never laid blame. He simply, quietly accepted his fate. He did not despair. Giving up on his life did not mean he gave up on his dreams. Before he died, he shared them with his...
I want to be a robot.
I want 6 billion people to die so that the terrorist doesn't win.
What are you talking about?
the universe.
Oh, okay.
This quantum computer contains all of the infinite number of realities within space.
It's a big computer, man.
Suppose there's someone
And I can't even get my email on this thing.
who can fully operate that program. Perhaps he'll find that he can traverse the universe.
Oh, fuck.
Traverse the universe.
This computer's way too small to be that important.
61404091.
Got it.
What are you saying?
Thank you.
Be sure you remember that number
Can you say it again? I wasn't listening.
when it will be handy.
What?
Ay, 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 ay. Barf. I'm helping.
Gab just walks off the edge. Just by accident. The animation was cute. I liked it for some reason.
Oh, finally, my nose was itching like crazy the whole time. Uh-oh. That is not going to prove to Eric that you didn't kill Mira. By the fucking way.
Oh, me don't have head.
Ay, 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 ay. Well, there's no reason to lose your head about it.
Me have no head.
Me have no head.
Where my voice coming out? It's just a speaker on the top of his neck.
Speaker coming out of the stomach.
God. Let's just get the he dies
Let's just
one out
die.
of the way.
It's better reality there.
Let's just get that one
He
out of the
head
way.
came off.
He head came off. Oh, I was truly hoping something ridiculous like that was gonna happen.
I expected to be something, not nothing. That's really funny.
Oh man, it is slightly spooky that he has no head.
Oh my god. Funny. This game series is hilarious.
Oh, it rules.
Maybe he has a head, but it's like really tiny.
So,
You can see from that angle.
decision then.
Yeah, fuck all this.
I just want you to end it.
He just kicks him off the edge. Okay.
Farewell.
Well, I got nothing to do in this timeline. Fuck. Eat his body, Gab. Get rid of the evidence.
Get rid of the evidence.
Okay, there, we got it out of the way.
We got it. You figured it
All
out.
sections cleared.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude,
Fuck.
this game is... It rules.
Oh my god. We gotta put the code in.
Yeah.
Where are we going, boss?
Helmet code.
Helmet code.
I think that's like the only other thing we can do
That'll
right now.
scare the shit out of Eric.
This is gonna be great. I don't see how this is gonna convince him. But...
Oh, Jesus Christ! What the? You can't shoot my head if I have none.
What's the number?
It's 6140 4091. Or yeah, 91. It's almost an ambergram.
Ambogram.
Ambogram.
Oh man. Oh, what if he has a different? What if this is
He
a
has
different
he has a
body?
head in this timeline.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
It's just a small Gab head.
God.
Yeah. Not human.
I wish that little flap flapped up and down with words.
Oh God. That'd be even worse.
Yeah, seriously.
More suspicious.
No, it's because I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I just missed my head. What?
All right, she
Blood? It's white.
she's scratched.
Fucking aliens.
Yeah, her dead body. She had like flesh and blood under her nails from whoever she scratched when she was being killed. So,
Fucking, I can't believe he's got white cum blood like the fucking.
like in Metal Gear.
Like, it didn't originate in Metal Gear. It's from Alien.
I know it's from Alien too, but
He's a Weyland Yutani robot.
Yeah.
So what?
Remember how Mira had some skin and blood under her
You
nails?
called it, honey.
Yep.
Genius.
Wait, well, I guess you wouldn't because of the memory loss, but
No, you're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
then you realized. I think the skin and blood is that of the killer. Before Mira died, I think she did her best to resist.
I see. I suppose you're right then. You didn't kill her.
Phew.
No.
I'm gonna kill you anyway. You're freaking me out, buddy.
Doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious. I mean, come on. Why is a robot here?
Why is a dog here, Eric? Why is a dog here? If that dog is nothing, I'm gonna be so mad. If it's just a dog.
Because Zero brought me in.
What the?
Zero created me so I could support him in this game.
I knew it! Wait, Eric! Out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric.
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is.
I don't care, I'm gonna shoot him anyway. Alright.
God, we have to defuse this dude like every 10 minutes.
He sucks, man. I hate his yellow corduroy pants.
Fine. If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is.
Well, it's this guy named Delta, and he's actually both the years' son.
And forced us to take part in this.
No one's really met him yet, though, I don't think.
Zero's name is.
I wonder if you put Gab in. Be great if you could just throw fucking Sigma under the bus. It's Sigma.
Yeah.
Zero. The real Zero is.
Dun dun. Me? Am I the player, Delta?
Delta?
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't know. Because you transported into this history.
Oh, would you stop yapping, Sean? This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
That's what he was called at DCOM.
What?
Yeah, I
No,
called him that.
don't retcon.
And Mira, she always called this man Q, too.
What?
Then...
Whomst?
What?
It's Gab. Gab was a person the whole time.
What?
Where?
What?
How? Whomst? Whenst?
What?
He stood.
Where?
This guy totally stood.
You're completely correct, Sean.
What?
What?
My real name is Delta.
He talks like Delta.
I thought you were supposed to be
We
deaf.
were a deaf, fucking immobilized, crippled guy that was on every team? What? What? Is that what happened?
Oh my god.
That's why the camera in this game is like this? He was off camera the whole game? His name is Q and he was on Q team, but there were 4 people on Q team every time and he never died in any timeline? Nobody thought they was suspicious or addressed me, the protagonist, by name?
What?
He did die? He died on Q team? Okay. When the other teams in execution fragments went, wow, man, Q probably didn't even feel his death, didn't he? Fucked up. I never heard that. That never happened. Together we make 10. But like, why wouldn't the other teams know how to count? There's weird shadows in some specific angles. You could see parts of him. Everyone just ignored him? But then who was Baby? No one ever called the baby Q?
No one directly ever called him Q?
They never, because he just called him Sean.
Yeah.
Without him knowing his name was Sean. No one ever called him Sean.
No one ever called him Sean.
They never called Baby Robot Q. He was always labeled Q, though. Whenever he talked and stuff.
What?
Fucking lame. No one called that kid by any names.
By any names.
The whole game.
Wow.
What the fuck? I'll give him that. That's hilarious.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Eric appears to refer to Gab as an old man, but he's talking about Delta. I still don't know why Gab's around here. At all. Let's see.
And here we are.
Way to spoil it, that person in the chat. We could have figured that out ourselves.
Together here in the decom facility.
The old man in the wheelchair too?
Uh-huh. His name is Q. It should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't see or hear either.
Convenient.
Can't hear.
Nope.
But then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the DCOM staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man. He put us in a difficult position on purpose. To observe how we get out.
I don't remember him saying that.
So, you're saying it
was all a lie.
Chat says he did say that at that point of the game.
I don't remember anybody saying anything like that. It's also that, like, everyone's talking so much random garbage that you won't find that it's suspicious at any point in time. So
Yeah.
it's like, why would you pay any mind to it? So, I mean, okay.
And your eyes.
Faking all of it. You played the game Judgment?
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter.
Well,
A feed of all the footage.
he's got Dr. Robotnik's
Yeah, I was about to say it's
glasses.
2006 Robotnik's
Wow.
best cutscene in that game.
So, you used that to spy on us the whole time.
Yes, I did.
Is this Wesker's voice?
Wow, wait, maybe it is.
Is this
Oh,
Wesker's
is that
voice
Wesker's
actor?
voice actor? It does sound like Wesker.
However, it is limited to those histories
Yeah, that's
where
Wesker.
I am alive.
Yay, it's Wesker. I like him.
Histories?
Pretty, you're walking pretty good for like a man who's 120 years old. Or
And he's
whatever.
like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Sigma's gigantic.
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
Huh?
Just hurry and do it!
I want to see his fucked up old guy body.
This is what you wanted to see, correct?
Spry old guy to kill Mira.
Hold on, don't do it, Eric!
I've got a lot of questions.
We won't be able to ask him anything.
So, was it you who killed Junpei too?
No. Mira was the one who did that.
What?
She was, in a sense, a collaborator. She was a necessary element of my plan. But it wasn't that I gave her a specific set of orders.
He's so pale
I
and
simply let her
freakish.
roam free and do as she pleased. Oh, I did exempt her from the drug injections.
Then why? Why'd you kill Mira?
She's a serial killer. The Heart Ripper. Many innocent people lost their lives because of what she's done. I only gave her her due punishment.
What are you talking about? Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth. In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Shut up! You're just making shit up! I will never believe you!
Never.
There's no way my angelic Mira would ever...
Slip Chicken says, in no timeline is Eric the best boy. He's just a shithead every time.
Don't shoot! We haven't asked him everything yet.
Shut up! I don't care!
Dude,
The X door will never open again!
can we just confiscate the gun from this guy?
Of course it will.
Gab, tackle him.
So, should we ask him how?
Right. The old man. Delta.
I just can't believe that no character ever acknowledged him.
Yeah.
And said, like, I know you're deaf, but I'm gonna be nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I get it now.
We need this boy. I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer.
Beep boop.
Is that right?
Plug your head in, little boy. Your neck, I mean.
To connect to it directly, I need to extend a cable from my neck and plug it into the console jack that's inside. But, well,
It looks like the cover
Just
is
conveniently,
shut.
nobody called him Sean until this absolute
we would
second.
need
Yeah.
to open this first.
Convenient.
What's the code?
Code?
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
It's 38080.
38080.
0832.
Oh,
Look
we
at him
don't-
go.
We don't even have to put it in ourselves. Well, we can in the other timeline though, so.
Yeah.
It opened.
Now we just need to extend the cord and connect it.
I hope it looks gross.
Okay.
It does.
Just wait a sec. I'll open the X door.
God damn it, Eric.
Why?
Because I'm a dude that sucks.
No, I...
What? The two least people that needed a...
I have no more use for this history. There's only one thing left to do.
Gonna fucking shift out of this bitch. Bye.
Yo, he's forcing him to move somehow? What the fuck?
The hell?
Is this dude telekinetic?
Fucking. They did mention alien hand syndrome earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's Chris?
Mommy. Why'd you let your dad die? Why'd you make Eric kill your dad?
What?
Mom. Mom. Mommy.
Oh boy. Wow, what a dumb reveal. Q being this dude who's just always off screen pretending to be deaf and mute.
I'm mad. Someone in the chat was like, well, they did say at the beginning, like, oh, the leader of Q team will be Q. And fucking, like, Eric and Mir are like, are you serious? What the hell? And it's like, but it makes sense because, like, we thought Q was Baby Boy.
Yeah.
And, like, that's also preposterous that Baby Boy would be team leader. They reacted accordingly to that,
Yeah.
you know, making sense, too. I love Gab with the fucking...
Yeah.
The little ball and chain on that dog. What the hell? They better tell me something about this dog.
Okay, where was inputting that code? Oh, also, I guess we can do this now.
Yeah.
Can just type in Delta.
See, chat? We would have done it ourselves. You didn't have to spoil it. Because in the alternate timeline that we do not currently occupy this history, where that was spoiled, I would have been like, oh, you're right. That's a good idea, Chip Cheese. And now I don't get to say that because I heard it already. I'm not impressed no more. I'm sorry, honey.
Man. I thought it was cool.
It is, though.
I'm really sorry.
Solves everything.
The end.
Sean, you...
Out of all your choices, you kill him?
Addendum Forska Venuska. This is yet another destiny.
Look how the camera stops shaking when he dies there. Hilarious.
That's fun.
Hilarious. Perceptive end. You're perceptive.
Thanks.
That's you.
That's me. Okay.
Alright, let's party. It's a queue area.
Yeah. I guess it's just another ending for just fucking it up.
Fucking what up?
Saying who the real Zero is.
Just be like, me, I'm Zero.
Is it not on this timeline thing I have to go find the right fucking square to click on? Oh, which one was it?
It was the big white room.
But it's not this one.
It might be the Gab one? Maybe?
No, that was like a bad ending. I don't think we could... Yeah.
You can press... Oh no, you can't.
Huh? Oh, it's, here it is. I found it.
They think it's the force quit box one.
It is. I already found it.
Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat now.
Yeah, we just turned the screen off. Okay, what's the number?
It is 3 8 0 8 0 8 3 2. Wrong. How do you even like begin to write this game?
I don't
Now
know.
all we have to do is insert the plug here.
So, where is this plug?
I think if we input the right numbers here.
What?
What?
Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
Check this shit out.
Well, don't freak out,
Just
but
do it. You might get it then.
don't
Stop
freak out.
avoiding the question.
Mir, there's no weapons around here, right?
The numbers are,
The numbers are 6 1 4 0 4 0 9 1.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me?
Look at it vibrate.
You're some kind of robot. Good.
Good. Thank fucking God.
He won't freak out for the next 5 minutes then.
Keep all the fucking guns away from him. God.
Useless.
Eric sucks so bad.
Oh, he's awake again. Bummer.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it already?
How can I? I mean, it's a robot. For real? Could you maybe do something about it?
Why do you wait for an hour to put the plug in?
is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
What?
So this doesn't freak you out or anything at all.
I could say the same to you.
Well, not much phases me. I'm just not that tight.
So Q is in this scene right now. Delta's in this scene watching this.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Where?
surprised
Where?
when I first saw it. I thought my heart was in my throat.
You don't have a heart.
Hold on.
What about hearts? We're talking about hearts? I love hearts.
Found out?
I meant it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
I remembered everything. When I saw what I looked like.
Also, some of these places aren't wheelchair accessible, so where the fuck could Q possibly be?
They just left him at the door.
I mean, I'm being very, like, CinemaSins on this, I know, but...
Probably just left him at the door.
Ding! There's stairs here! Ding!
You see, my brain isn't located in this head. My thought center is there, inside the quantum computer. That is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply
Yeah, I know
receiving a
how
command,
robots work. It's
just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you know? A quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist. This quantum computer, then, is able to use this state and run, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously.
You know it.
Basically, my brain is an infinite number
I'm
of
super
worlds
smart, is what
and
I'm saying.
possibilities. So I can use that framework and, well, jump between other histories.
Oh, there's no way.
So he hasn't jumped though, does he? Has he?
But it's
Yes.
possible
He hasn't.
that you two might be undergoing the same thing. There's a theory. Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Ooh.
It's called quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a specific set of conditions are met, then you too can
jump to other histories?
This sounds like crazy talk.
You don't believe me?
That's because it is.
Of course not.
Oh, I don't blame you. I guess I should.
You don't have a
explain
quantum computer for a brain after all, so I don't blame you for not getting
Start at
it.
the beginning.
What is a beginning?
Before I begin, I need to do one little thing.
I plug my neck into that computer real quick. Oh, not again! Ah! Just rolls right off.
You just catch it and just drop.
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
Where's your voice coming from? Is it coming from the head or from the neck hole? Oh, great. Game's glitching. Sorry, guys. Having some technical problems with the stream. Ha ha ha.
Nothing changed. Huh.
That we can see. But it looks like the message changed.
Which you can see.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
You can see that, though.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
The key items are...
A mother's mementos?
Again?
I wonder what those could be.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true, I don't think we have the time.
Damn. Guess our time's up.
Look, they have these wide shots and Q isn't in them.
When next you wake, know you will have...
Come on, just really quickly type in birdcage and brooch. Come on, man.
pleasant dreams.
Good thunk. Well, there's that.
All right.
We only have 3 things locked right now. We can fuck up who Q is real quick.
We'll type Gab in.
Gab. Must be Gab. It must have been Gab. If Gab isn't anything, I will riot.
Yay, let's do that.
How could it be the dog? It's gonna be some generic, like, that's bullshit ending.
What the hell? Are you screwing with me? That's not funny!
Yep.
Oh, look at him go.
Yeah, look at him go. Just look at him. Where's the wheelchair in this scene?
Oh, screw it! I'll just kill all of you!
Screw it. Even Gab? Kill Gab too. That'd be funny as fuck if his little corpse was with them too. That'd be so funny. Gab didn't. He didn't kill Gab.
Nope.
Just me and you, Gab. And then Gab takes the shotgun.
I'm coming to you, Mira.
How many shots do you have, dude?
There's a lot of shots in that shotgun. Gab's still being like, "Arr? Huh? Barf." Wow.
Right?
Didn't care to take out Gab. That's weird. Oh, goodness.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. Don't press.
I mean, we already did that, though, and that was the end of D-Team's thing. Like,
Maybe it's not the end now. We have a whole bunch of codes we can slam into things now.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Because they
Might have to
pass
jump.
out.
We have to jump from some timeline there. Well, it's gotta be from the big timeline, I think. Like, some of them have tags on them. Some of them don't, but I don't know why.
What do you mean, tags?
If you go back to the other viewer.
This one?
Yeah, some of them have a big border around them, and some of them don't, and they're just kind of glowy. I don't know what the difference is.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, that first scene is always glowy. I think that means that it's like there's no places else to go from there at all, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if there were any other places we had to, like, put a code in and we didn't know the code yet.
There was like that one... I think we did that, though. It was the twins' birthday, right?
Yes, we already did the twins'
that golden
birthday
door.
thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's think about it. I have to do the A-B game.
Yeah, because I just don't really know where we would go next. I can't think of anything right now.
Me either.
Oh, this. The Force Quit box.
Oh.
But with C-Team.
Oh.
Before we do that, I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Make sure to talk over me.
I will. Hello, chat. How are you? Regale me. Regale me. I reopened the chat. Ooh, a content warning for sexual assault coming up. Oh boy. Yikes magikes. Oh, I'm sorry I railed on you a little bit, Arcane Gil. I'm sorry. You were just excited. I don't mean to be mean or anything. That was for people watching the VOD, that was the person that said, "Oh, you should go to that standoff with the Sean and choose Delta because that was the secret fourth option. It was like yourself, fucking Eric the Wiener, and Mira, and there was a fourth option that we didn't know. And like as soon as Delta got revealed, that person was like, "Oh, now you can go back there. You know what you can do there." And I was like, "Oh man, I wanted to like realize when I looked at the flow chart that that's what we could do." So I'm sorry I railed on you about that. I was a little mean about it. I'm sorry. It's easy to spoil stuff at this point because everything's happening all at once, and it's like you want to explain stuff, but you don't want to spoil future things, and you're in a contentious situation. Yeah, every time Q Team dies, they never mention Delta. That's what I'm bothered by. They're all acting like there's only 9 people in the decision game. It's not fair, okay? The wide shots don't make sense. I understand and I appreciate a little bit never addressing Sean by his name, but I don't appreciate just being like, his name is Sean and I suddenly know it. I'd rather it just be like, we don't know this kid's name and we've never cared to ask. Like, that would be better than just suddenly being like, I know his name is Sean now. What are you talking about, Sean? Yeah, he's the one not counted in Q team deaths because he's not a person. But why wouldn't the other characters notice that? Because all the other characters are smart enough to notice that. They all like were talking about each other in the different cells in the beginning, so I think they would know that there was a fourth person on that other team. But even so, the people that were on Q team should have been like, hey, wait, how come we don't have 4 slots on our team? Talking about how it's a little contrived that like nobody knew that Delta was in the game at all.
Yeah.
Just because he's in a wheelchair and conveniently deaf and blind and mute. Fucking stupid. And so everyone treated him like an object and not like a person. Like, I don't personally really buy that. I feel like, you know, Sean, I'm trying to change from calling him Q, and it's a little bit of a weird switch, but I can deal with it. Sean, I feel like he was nice enough to like acknowledge Q's existence, Delta's existence, and be like, hey, I know you can't hear me, but are you comfortable enough? Can I get you a blanket? Here's a blanket for you in case you're cold. And like, I feel like Mira would fake that too, and Eric would be like, why are you even treating him like that? He's just a vegetable. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like he would be a topic of conversation, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not just not treating him like he doesn't fucking exist. Like, it's crazy to me. Yeah, why wouldn't they know Baby Sean existed? Because he's in the cages at the beginning with everybody else, and everybody's
Gotta
like...
say, Delta's an incredibly good actor to convince anybody he's blind
he's
and deaf.
basically comatose.
And
like, oh my god.
he never once, like...
twitched or anything.
Yeah.
Like, had an expression or anything. I don't even know, man. Like, they're all in, like, little jail cells, and everybody was, like, talking out loud and mostly able to see each other.
Yeah.
They're like, we've got a little kid in here, he's got a weird head. You know, what's going on here with that kid with the weird head? You must be part of this. You know. Oh, the title of this game is an anagram for me, I'm Zero, I'm Delta.
Wow.
Fucking hilarious. Now that's trivia.
What?
What? Just...
Oh, it's a word.
It's a word.
Uh-oh. Oh, the words he told Junpei and...
Oh,
fuck, it was a Latin thing, wasn't
it? Live.
It was...
For today.
It was...
Vive.
What was the second word? It started with an H.
Live Moss! Vive Hodi.
Oops. Was it...
Vive.
Like this?
No. V-I-V-E-H-O. No. No space. H-O-D-I-E. Vive Hodai.
Weird that sometimes you have to put in spaces and sometimes
you don't. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's not it. Live Moss. Live Moss might have fit.
Live Moss.
Live Moss. It's Mexican.
That would have been funny.
It's Mexican food Spanish.
What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey, look. Something's appearing on the monitor.
Hey, look.
To execute the force quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh?
Well, never mind.
Hey, Carlos, how did you know that password?
Oh, you know, time travel.
Junpei has no ass.
I don't know how I knew.
Dude is flat in the back.
Oh no!
Look at he butt!
Oh no! Oh no! Carlos isn't bad. He's good. No.
Carlos.
Oh my god.
Junpei, you got an issue. You gotta get
It's
a
just
bit of a
dog. Nice line. Whoa.
It's just like. Wow.
Wow, a butt. Look at that.
Now he's better.
Yeah, he's got a badass. You don't want to know what the problem is. The problem's your ass.
You got a fucked up ass.
You got a fucked up ass and you're acting like you don't know what the problem is. The problem's your ass is all fucked up. You don't want to know how to fix your problem. Good thing I'm the ass replacer. Like all those arrows are pointing at Carlos like he sucks. Like, no, bad.
Junpei's butt is bad.
Yeah.
Just a guess, but Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Wait, shift?
Oh yeah. Boy, don't get me started.
Shift.
I've been shifting all over this place. I've been shifting my pants all day. That boy's a robot. Duh.
Oh, so it was like that then.
Hey, come on, you're the only one.
So it's
to
that
figure-
kind of game.
Could you be quiet for a second?
This can't be kept like
I
this.
need to think about something.
I truly wish that was true. Think.
You've been sitting here for an hour, Carlos. Could you maybe share what you've been thinking about? Yes.
I was thinking about you, Akane.
Ugh.
Me?
Why did you say it like that?
What? To be blunt,
What the fuck is happening? You missed it in the bathroom. There was a content warning for this
we
scene.
may never manage to make our way out of this shelter.
What?
You know what that means.
What? Carlos, you're not that kind of firefighter.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Oh look, a Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
Neanderthal, he ain't.
Wait, what the hell?
Oh, tumble!
He tumbled like a Power Rangers villain. What?
What the fuck?
Why? This is out of the blue. Shut the fuck up. What the fucking hell?
You bastard!
Where's Gab during this? Is he standing in the corner looking gormless again? Whoa, tumble! What the fucking...
What?
Junpei, you're kind of hot too.
I did all that just so you'd follow me to the computer. That was my brain plan.
Brain plan. I'm gonna shift the fuck out of this hellhole.
What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
Whoa!
I suppose I couldn't control myself.
You asshole!
What?
Boosh. Badoof. Bah. I've been punched by this purple-haired guy and a child today.
I just want them to get in a fight that they just get in like a big cartoon dust cloud.
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane?
The extent.
Damn you!
Punch. These animations are fucking...
That was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Ah, that was a good one.
I love me some punches. Give me them punches, Junpei. I love them. Ooh, harder, Junpei. Love your sweet punches.
Hurt me more.
Anyway, we punched it out. We're on good terms now.
Are you all right?
Yeah, that was nothing.
What the fuck?
Anyway. Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on.
How about clean the slate between you and fucking Akane? What? You're not apologizing to her? Because women are just objects that men own, you know, when it comes down to it.
What the fuck is this?
Break.
Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei.
What is this whole
My
scene?
hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. But could you guys help me clean this up?
Your brutal punches.
What the hell?
Who wrote this whole track?
What? Stab, stab!
So we wouldn't have to animate all these stabs.
It's been an hour.
Thanks, guys.
What the?
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
What is this plan?
Okay, this is weird.
What is he?
This is weird. What's going on? What's going on here? Good. I want to forget the past 90 minutes. Fucking bye, memories.
Huh?
What in the gosh darn hell is going on in here?
Congratulations.
Congratulations, that made no sense.
Oh, look,
it's
they're
the
all
whole
there.
gang!
Oh, they're all there. Oh, they're all there.
Looks like
Well,
we
which,
made it.
I mean, which team do we want to?
Probably doesn't matter, maybe, because
I mean,
they're
maybe
all
it doesn't
there.
matter. I mean, yeah, I guess not, huh? 'Cause, I mean, I think that we only have one spot left, which is
the end of the game.
just that part. Yeah, wow, I can't believe we're at the end of the game.
It looks like we made it.
All right, I mean, here we go, I guess.
Fuck this.
How is this game gonna end this fast?
Akane have anything to do with anything?
What?
One big happy half inbred family right now. Final decision: stop playing the game or replay the game. Ugh. It's crazy that could have happened at any point in time, and the jig would have been up immediately if someone just like shoulder checked the wall.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards were all in the same place.
That's such a funny twist.
I like that twist at least.
That twist is great because it's super funny to me. Who is Gab? This game better end with like Gab like laughing at a human voice or something.
Akane, Junpei,
And Mira and Eric.
Hello, everybody.
And you're Sean, right?
And you must be Q
Carlos.
or Delta.
What happened?
Proof of friendship.
What?
Anyway,
What?
what
Also,
are you guys
pause.
doing here?
They were all like, oh wow, it's everybody except Delta, who we are all ignoring the existence of
Yeah.
entirely.
Yeah.
For no reason. Like,
Yeah.
that sucks. Like, by this point, we know Delta's here. You may as well acknowledge that Delta is here. There's no reason not to acknowledge that Delta is in the room right now. I don't know.
According to the schedule, C team and Q team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is really convenient.
I remember everything.
I do too. Junpei and I as well.
Oh, pause again. Why would the injections even affect a robot?
Maybe he was just programmed to just
Forget every time, but he just used the cards and he remembers things.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed
Ah.
the morphogenetic field and
Yes.
downloaded all of them.
Oh, okay.
Then you have the other history's memories too?
Do you know that I'm the daughter of these two people? Because that was a little fucked up.
You're like us.
Sigma's like, did you see us fucking? Huh.
Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
That's because you're not jumpers,
Neither of you
man.
got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning. First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero.
Who's here
I
next to
didn't-
us?
Want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
But he's here next to us.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Her wrist is so tiny there.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Okay. It never did?
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode.
Would it delete your
Then
shit?
My
Okay.
memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted.
So him having a
I didn't
bracelet is a
want that to
pretense.
happen, so
But a pretense for why and for whom? For the player, not for anybody else in this situation, really.
Yeah.
For the player to assume that the 3 players on this team are only 3 players. In my
you
opinion.
remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system.
Hacked
too.
myself, bitch.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance.
Oh, I almost raped
cameras,
Akane, but that's in the past
we had to
now.
be
I don't know why
sneaky
I did it.
We couldn't interrupt the security camera, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
What?
What?
It was just an act.
Uh-huh.
I was only pretending to do it.
Uh-huh.
Carlos used that moment
Shut up.
to whisper in my
Yeah, but we
ear.
never saw it happen. That's
He
dumb as
said
shit.
to go
Dumb.
to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious.
Uh-huh, right.
So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention.
What?
I casually invited Junpei to the power room.
What? Where we pretended to hit each other a lot.
You can see the results of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
I seriously thought you were assaulting my friend.
And Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
It's true! He is!
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge.
Fucking weak.
We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
And they only wrote it like that so you go, what's going on?
What's
when actually it
going
would have been
on?
way less dumb and like frustrating. Because this reveal isn't like, wow, or anything.
Wow,
It's
I'm just like, shut up.
It's just like, oh, we sneakily did all these things that even though you watched the events in real time and did not see them happen, totally happened. Like, I hate that shit. I hate it when it's always just like, it's just like, just show him whispering to her.
Yeah, and her being, and you not hearing the whisper, but her being like, and
Yeah.
like, oh, like having a realization or something, and not being like mad or acting too much. Like,
Yeah.
there's acting that's missing from this part.
Yeah.
You know, that would make it be like, oh, we're in on the fact that this wasn't a real rape attempt or something. Thank goodness, phew. But like for the last, 4.5 minutes, I've been like, wow, Carlos, did you really try to rape Akane? What the fuck is going on there? It's an anime game. Anything could happen right now. Stupid cord. Sounds like it's farting.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something?
Also, can you check the chat real quick? I just, for some reason, got real paranoid that, like, our microphone's fucked up or something.
You got real paranoid?
I just got paranoid
Hey,
because, like,
chat, do we sound fine?
the past 2 streams we've had a little technical hiccup.
Mics are fine. Everything's fine. Everyone's cool.
Okay, good.
Thank you for the immediate response, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Everyone knows what all happened.
Did you see Sigma and I?
Right?
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Did you see them fucking?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Stop ignoring me over here. It was in your best interest to assist me. I need an egg. You will give me an egg.
Or maybe it's actually Zero.
Maybe.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta.
Shouldn't have put you in the transporter.
There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me Diana.
Should have named him like,
I shall answer your question.
I don't know, Jimmy,
Carlos,
so he'd be less threatening.
Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct?
Shifters.
Think back on your path to this very
So he was purposefully on the team with no shifters.
You arrive in this history by following a normal flow of time.
Don't condescend me, old man.
No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many, many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another.
I love this fucking voice actor.
That perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting.
Where'd you get that
Regardless,
fucking gun?
Your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained
Look at
the
his
memories
taint.
of those times.
Taint angle.
One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is
There's only
located
2 normies in this whole game, and one of them's a serial killer.
So I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You're
are
here to be
both
useless.
like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
You don't?
What? How can you plan this?
I have another power instead.
Alright, sock it to me.
The power to mind hack.
Mind hack! Mind hacking!
Mind hacking.
Sweetie, the power
I have the power
to mind hack.
Chris, I'm going to hack your mind. Prepare yourself. Get ready to be hacked via your mind.
Mind hack.
I will hack you with my mind.
Wait, did he get that from Sigma or Diana? Mind hacking.
Oh my god, is mind hacking what happens when 2 shifters have a kid or something? Wait, no, because then Phi would be able to mind hack
Yeah, she
too.
can't mind hack.
Why
she
can you?
She can shift.
She can shift.
He can mind hack.
He can mind hack.
What a video game.
I can mind hack.
They can mind hack.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
I wonder if in Japanese it was like mind haku.
Mind hack?
Mind hack. Give me some charts, man. I need some charts. There's been a lack of charts in this game.
I am able to read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads. That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection,
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating.
Clearly you do, Mr.
Specifically,
Jigsaw.
the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking
Doing a lot of
inside
walking.
millions of minds, I learned one thing.
Because he was stuck in a chair the whole
There
time.
are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That
More ass than
shifters
Junpei, just barely.
Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this because you were curious?
Well, also, 6 billion
When a
people need to
person does
die.
something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
Well, first of all, I had to make sure I was born.
It is so you give birth
Yeah.
to Phi and myself, Diana.
Junpei was making a face like, eesh.
What do you mean?
Eesh.
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter.
You had to fuck, huh?
This was another history, of course.
Those babies are so fucked up.
Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008.
Thanks, Germans.
Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
Convenient.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904? And then forward again to 2008?
Dude.
Who's writing this shit?
What was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
Oh, so she ended up being old anyway.
Yeah.
In 2008.
It would be a good twist if she was here right now, but old.
American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic.
No, we haven't.
But yes, that was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Eric's mouth just hanging open.
With his hands in his armpits.
That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
So they'd get horny and
By
fuck.
backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells.
Ew, their
I
gametes?
think that's why their children
Ew.
were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind hacked.
But isn't that all a paradox, Mr. Delta?
You were born a shifter.
Watch me
Slam
make
dunk.
this. Watch me make this cool hoop.
DT, do you recall what was written on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
Oozes.
And rearranging the
I'm really curious how they localize these sort of anagram type
Yeah.
things. That's gotta be interesting. Is it originally in English and they don't really know what the fuck it kind of like? It's just like basic English and they can kind of suss it out, or if is it like katakana or something?
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Our decisions will bring you to life.
Bring me to life. Wake me up inside.
So that the Phi and me, here and now, would materialize exactly the way.
Oh no, she's dematerializing. She's all shaky.
No, but okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do
What the
with
fuck,
I
man?
already told you. My motives are complex.
Too complex to get into here.
Wait, there's more?
But wait, there's more. The ShamWow. Is that Gab screaming?
Karate kick.
Oh shit! She karate kicks him in the fucking face!
Kick.
It's gay. Come on, Eric, that's your favorite gun. You get to do it.
It's over.
You may be right.
What?
Diana, take this.
Phew.
Your bluebird too.
Mom, take this. Locked and loaded.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing force quit program.
Base will explode in T minus. Oh, I was right.
Mm-hmm.
I was right.
What?
Everyone's gonna become shifters now. You're all really
The
stressed
hell?
out.
What is this?
Owned. I owned you.
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Self-explanatory, isn't it?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct.
That's what I thought it would probably do for a while.
Access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the force quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Now it's the final decision game.
can we do?
6 of us must
I will tell you
die.
one good, no, 2 good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
No!
Why would you?
What?
You killed Gab?
Holy shit!
Yes, with a shotgun.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
There
Whoa!
wasn't much life left in him.
Whoa! Whoa! Now it's personal. It's personal now.
To hear that coming from
You killed the fucking dog.
So what's the other thing?
That is good news that the spooky dog is dead.
I have the ability to mind hack.
I can mind hack that dog.
But I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking.
Mind hacking.
It only lasts a moment. But I am able to control someone's body as I wish. Like this.
The reaction in the chat was like, "Oh, son of a bitch, Gab, no, worst timeline."
He got himself shot on with his
On
mind
purpose. I'm not owned. And now no one could ever get mind hacked again.
Eric, why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Mind hacking.
Understand now.
I can still talk a little bit more. The power to fuck myself up.
Your final decision game. You have 2 choices. One, to stay here and wait to die. The other is... The other...
Choose 6 people to die. And apparently he doesn't fucking count.
Hey, what's the other option? What? What's the other option?
Our son sucks.
Our son sucks. We shouldn't have sent him back in time.
Until explosion.
What should we do?
What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed.
That's the unless right
or
there.
Or should we start killing each other now?
Mira?
I have an idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
Hey, hold on. Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and I...
You're the least likable characters. You can stay here. It's
Remember
fine.
what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
What are the conditions?
First,
Okay, you have
need
to
be
read this whole book first.
And
You gotta play these other 2 games first also.
Be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
A big shifter group hug.
We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can.
But which history are we going to jump to?
Let's jump to fucking Florida 1998, man. This sucks.
Likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
When we're all alive.
The cell at the beginning and choose not to do the game. Yeah. Choose the other thing.
Well, we already did both coin flips though.
Yeah, but it might be different now.
Where we won the coin
Red.
toss.
Okay, yeah.
Choose red now.
3 minutes until explosion.
I have to pee. Can we pause? It's a terrible
Okay.
time.
Yeah, it's a bad
time.
time,
I know, but I have to pee.
Oh man.
Please entertain the chat. I'm sorry.
Hi chat, this game is fucking something else, alright. I'm really glad that this game isn't... Like, I was really worried about playing this game because so many people have gone like, oh man, this game, like, it's such a fucking bad ending to the series after the first 2 games were pretty great. But like, this game, I was just worried this game would be like really frustrating to... Like, some of the plot twists at the end here are really stupid, but I'm very entertained by it. And so I'm just very thankful it's not the type of bad experience I was worried it was gonna be. The Q reveal is almost cool if they had foreshadowed it more somehow. Because, like, yeah, there are like 2 or 3 lines total that foreshadow it, but like they're so early in the game you completely forget about it. Hello.
The coin toss?
No, I'm talking about the Q reveal.
Alright. Can you pet the dog? Oh.
But it's a good idea?
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different
It kinda is.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
So our past selves are gonna get super screwed.
And they'll die without knowing why.
We've killed a lot of people today when it comes down to it.
Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah?
Yeah?
One time, they do the coin toss once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
Life is simply unfair.
You're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Well, we should consider if those people really
We got a minute left.
We can't talk about philosophy.
If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us and the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history
Yep.
have done nothing wrong.
It's true, but you have knowledge.
The only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced to put our lives on the line.
Life is simply unfair.
Aren't the bodies and the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess
What is consent in this kind of situation? Ay 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 ay. Also, if you do nothing, 6 billion people are gonna die!
Yeah, I'd say you could probably justify this by saying that
6 billion people are gonna die.
you're gonna save the world.
Stay here and wait for our deaths.
Or shift the fuck out of here.
By sacrificing our other selves in another history.
They've done that multiple times
Oh,
already.
yeah.
Sigma and Diana have done that like 3 times.
The final decision game.
Hope they do it right. Maybe we could do the bad decision first if you want to see them both.
Sure.
Don't shift. And then we'll shift. I feel bad for our past selves. Let's just let them not do nothing. She's leaning on his head. At least Radical 6 didn't happen in this timeline.
Yeah.
Right? Huh?
Yeah.
Got that going for us.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, does Radical 6 happen anyway? I think Radical 6 only happened... Wait, 6 billion people...
Radical 6
wait,
happened because of the timeline where 3 survivors got out.
3 survivors got out of here. So if
And they
all
were
of us
infected.
don't get out of here,
Yeah.
Radical 6 doesn't happen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, Radical 6 might not happen. In this timeline? Wait, that depends if they inject themselves with Radical 6 in the earlier... The something. I'm all time fucky right now. I don't know what's happening.
It's a lot of talking.
Mm-hmm. Let's get the heck out of here. Can you really shift a robot?
Whoop.
Huh.
I guess you just gotta go
choose
to
the start.
Yeah.
Where you chose correctly, and everybody knows what the fuck even happened. I told you we were gonna beat this game this stream. I knew it.
You were right.
I knew it. Now it's time to die in the desert from exposure.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but...
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something?
Who's the guy in the wheelchair?
Who is this kid?
Zoip. Yeah, is fucking... Is Zero here? In this timeline? Don't you know she's a serial killer, though?
Did we do it?
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
I'm pretty sure we both kind of hated you.
Must have worked.
Life is unfair. Don't you think?
The dog is there.
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did.
I decided to make that snail a big deal.
And everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
So, what's the big deal?
You did that. You made a big deal of the snail.
Nonsense.
Oh, what's he gonna do? He's a snail.
What's he gonna do?
He's a snail.
I'm so glad you were safe.
Don't trust me.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
They won't understand this.
What exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
For time crimes.
Mind hacking.
Murder?
Whomst. Whomst has he murdered, you fucking idiot?
Killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has.
Aren't you guys hot? Wearing this turtleneck sweaters and shit?
Doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories, you...
The cops are dumb, they don't know about time travel.
I don't have the ability to shift.
He remembers in the future that he told them that.
Of those histories is because I mind hacked you.
Mind hacking.
In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
Okay, but is Radical 6 gonna wipe out the Earth or what?
To commit.
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all.
How?
You've slept.
He's
for
got his
quite a
worker
while.
robots.
Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer.
Then how is
Loaded into
baby
a truck,
Sean here?
Taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from the satellite.
It keeps answering my questions directly.
Why? Aren't you happy?
What?
I say again, in this history, not a single person.
Okay, but I'm emotionally traumatized by all this.
Exist. And there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6.
The outbreak would have happened because of you in the first place.
Bright future ahead for all of us. Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
Explain the dog, please.
But according to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
Religious fanatic, a terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
I lied.
Before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait, so now humans will go extinct?
Maybe you can find him out for me.
Where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Fine?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction.
The whole thing, it's all a contradiction.
I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct Over 6 billion dead.
It's true. He's walked forward so many times, but he's never any closer.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet.
Are you
We'll
sure?
shape the future with our own hands.
I mean, have you played the other games or?
You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I hate
think
Junpei.
so too.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. Can I steal some hearts or?
The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Me and Diana are gonna have a ton of babies, and they're gonna fight you in another game.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
Fucking go for it. I don't care.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred?
It was all to make them stop the thing.
You're so determined now to change.
Well, now that you
the
told me, I
future.
don't want to do it anymore because I hate you.
One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind. It's all going according to plan, without a single casualty. I created a future where mankind will be
But
saved.
everyone's all traumatized. Is that like the best case scenario?
Does that upset you? Are you
Carlos is posing weird.
your life was
Kinda
played
squatting.
with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice.
They didn't want anybody throwing or catching anything.
You will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave.
Shoot Gab.
I
Don't trust him.
promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free
The
to
gun has no outline, just like the babies had no outline.
pull the trigger or let me go. The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
What isn't the decision game at this point? What you want to do?
Unless it just ends
It
here.
just ends there, and the next game starts with the decision. That'd be hilarious.
Wow.
Huh.
Huh.
Nice. Shoot the babies. You have to shoot the babies. They never explain Gab, and I'm fucking furious.
He's just a dog.
I'm honestly really mad.
Oh, there's some epilogue after the credits. Okay.
Okay, that's good. It better be like, by the way, Gab was a NASA drone from Mars from another timeline. Well, what the hell? What you thinking there, Churchism?
I'm trying to think. So okay,
That's what I was saying beforehand. Like, hey, Radical 6 is not going to get out either way, so no one's going to die. Which
Yeah.
is good in the short term, but in the long term, allegedly, there's going to be a murderer guy or a religious
Yeah.
fanatic that causes a nuclear war.
So in the second game, and even in the first game, and in the first game, do they actually mention free the soul? I think they
At
do.
the very, very end, I think they mentioned brother.
Yeah.
I don't remember if they mentioned free the
And
soul.
like
but they
Ace
mentioned-
or whatever was like a member of Free the Soul or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Ace was the like actual bad guy, right?
Wegward did a fan art. I missed it. I'm sorry. I had gotten up. He says, thank you so much to Void and Chip for streaming the entire game. I made fan art to celebrate all the very good streams. Whoa, it's so much stuff. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Look at this.
Ever wonder what's off camera? Oh my gosh. Probably nothing.
Oh my god, there's a Naruto run in this.
Wow.
Wow.
Sean doing a Naruto run. Mira floating with balloon boobs.
Oh my god. The ice cream cone attacking little Nier Automata robot boy. So many snails. Math puzzles are bad. Sending babies into the future. This
Little
is a
baby burritos.
There's a lot of things going on in this fan art. And the firefighter, everything.
Yeah.
RIP 6 billion people. Smiley face. Oh my god. There's a lot going on in here. There's the tasers in there. Oh my god.
Mind hacking.
Ask me about literally anything on fucking Akane is a choice. That is a good choice. You just summed up the whole game without spoiling anything.
Complex motives.
Complex motives. You just summed up the whole game without spoiling a fucking thing, and I extremely appreciate that. You're a treasure to both of us. Thank you so
Very
much.
good.
Amazing. He's got the big crotch too. Oh, and it's Azria's birthday in 5 minutes. Happy birthday in 5 minutes, Azria.
Okay, so like, I have several thoughts. First, okay, so that timeline where everyone got ganked by a person in a robe,
robes.
that was Mira.
I guess it must have been.
Because Delta mentioned that he gave her free reign.
Yeah, that was Mira, wasn't it?
So she was just running around stabbing everybody that time, I guess. So I honestly don't remember if she was dead or not in that timeline, but I guess she wasn't. Oh.
Just noticed that Sigma is over here with an old man soul in him.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what's going on.
Yeah.
His old man soul is coming out of his body. There's a lot going on. Yeah, it must have been Mira just fucking going wild. And then at the end, they just let her live and don't care, even though they know she's a psycho.
Yeah. Oh yeah, chat was saying that
the piranha in the fish
chat
tank.
was saying that the lady stabbing everybody in the black cloak, she had black nails just like Mira.
That's true. I keep thinking Brad Shoemaker is the real Brad Shoemaker. You keep getting me excited, Brad Shoemaker.
Yeah,
is it Mira going to jail?
I have more thoughts. Okay, there's all that stuff with Mira.
Yeah.
Free the Soul got mentioned in the first game. There was that like ending timeline in the stream tonight where it's like, oh hey, put on these robes and attain this, go to the ceremony with the same robes that Snake was wearing in the first game. I'm sad that didn't come back.
Yeah, what was the deal with that? They kind of like semi-dropped it, but maybe it was because Akane was 0 in the first game. She put Snake in those robes. So that might have been the ceremony was putting Snake in the robes in the coffin. But we don't know what the ceremony accomplishes. Anyway, there's some post-game stuff here, I think, allegedly.
Yeah, somebody said there's like files or something you can read somewhere. But yeah, look at that.
Oh my god.
Filled it all out.
What a timeline. Wild. Oh, and that's the one where everyone's in it. The Aqua ones. Because the Aqua ones are at the start.
Yeah.
And there's Aqua ones at the very end because those are the only times they're all in one place together.
Yeah.
Awake. We didn't read any of the files. Go into any cutscene and there's files you can read.
Just like playing a cutscene? Oh, yeah. File.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, we haven't read... Gab letter? I just saw something that said Gab letter. Gab letter 1.
Oh, okay.
We got the rules. We know what the rules... I felt like we were ignoring these because a lot of them are just like, retelling you exactly what's going on. Oh, okay. Gab letter. Yep. Word Q.
Yep. Fucking reverie syndrome.
Incinerators.
Yep. I thought we read a bunch of these.
Decom's management? It's owned by Free the Soul. Yeah. Gab letter. I did it!
That Crash Keys was made by Akane to create a better future. And her brother is Santa's in second in command. Yep.
6 billion Radical 6 deaths.
Technically, the nuclear reactors killed everybody.
Ah.
But yeah, that's what shift means. Yep. Input pod, output pod.
Yeah, there's a lot of just... Of
Material
course,
tank.
of course we ignored this.
Latin phrase.
Applaud, the play is over. Death is certain, its hour is uncertain.
Fate and
Fate and
dooming
the
gods are deaf to tears.
Wow.
Oh, they just straight up gave us all these hints and stuff for the puzzle.
Oh my god, we didn't need any of that except the chat telling us to look at a locker or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yep, the parasite that controls people.
Did that, like, matter? I mean, like, it's about, you know,
I
mind
guess,
hacking,
I guess it's more about mind. I was really hoping the twist was that
Gab
it was like
was
player
a-
controlling people or something.
Gab was controlling people.
Yeah,
'Cause,
more of
like,
that stuff.
Whatever.
Toxic
It
stuff.
controls people. Quotation.
Is there an antidote? Yep.
2 to the 100th power? Why?
Wasn't that Akane talking about odds or something?
Oh, okay. Protagonist P.
Multiverse and single path, yep. Uh-huh.
Metempsychosis.
Mm-hmm.
It's like rebirth memories and stuff.
Oops.
Whoops. Yeah, why the fuck did they have a useless dog in the story? Gab has complex motives, says TK Frame.
Money Hall problem. Sorrowful mother stood.
Uh-huh. If anyone speaks Latin, like a fourth of the game would be spoiled.
Yep. Where the arrows
Whoa!
go.
Hi, Gab. He's right there.
There's just a little... He was just laying down on a rug.
They don't even reveal that he's a robot meant to, like, transmit messages between the teams. Like, that would be totally fine with me, too. I just want an explanation for why there's a useless dog in this game. Eh. It's all that fucking snail's fault instead of, you know, the guy who made this whole torture game. Well, Wegward says all I can think of is that Gab is Delta's service dog or something, but like he doesn't need a service dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a wheelchair and he's too small to wheel him around with his brute dog strength.
Oh, look at this.
From the bed. Sigma, who is 67 inside. It's the same body but a different consciousness. On April 13, 2099, Sigma was at the headquarters of Crash Keys. His eye and arms replaced with robotic ones.
That was the epilogue from the previous game.
The young Sigma returned to his body from 45 years in the future and begins to carry out Akane's instructions. It's the end of Virtue's last reward.
Mm-hmm.
How many years has it been since you came to here? A little over 3. Sigma helps her sit up, pats her back. Why didn't the medical pod work? I told you it's fate. Just like a child. Her eyes shine with light. I've always dreamt of coming here. Did you know that Diana was the name of a goddess of the moon? I've wanted to do this ever since I was little, so I'm perfectly fine with dying here. What are you saying? I've been able to spend the last 3 years living with you, Sigma. I've treasured every moment. Sigma lowers his head, his expression pained. You should do Sigma's parts.
Okay. I just wanted to read this faster.
Oh my god!
Fine, I'll do it. Please don't make that face. This is Sigma's. I can't do.
Please. He talks mostly like a normal man.
I guess so. You don't need to be sad. In the year 2074, you will shift back to Christmas 2028, and the next day.
Old me? Oh, that's you.
Oh shit!
That's still you.
Okay. Old me will head to the decom facility in the Nevada desert and meet you.
Diana nods. Sigma closes his eyes and shakes his head.
That's not it. I mean, I'm in love with the you.
His declaration stops as Diana's lips close over his in a kiss, and the rest of his words are lost. After a moment, Diana murmurs, "It must be a wonderful future. The future where we found each other in 2028.
Sigma holds onto her tightly. Aching, heartfelt sobs echo within a cold, silent world.
Wow.
And then they moonfuck, says Wedgwort. He's named Sean. He's never been called anything other than that by those in the underground shelter. No one's ever called him Q. Both love and luck help the bold. Baby Phi was indeed transported from 1904 to 2008, but a Phi also remained in 1904. Whatever happened to that Phi? Rumor is she became a brilliant scientist and worked at a research facility in the US well into her 100s. The facility was researching the transporter, and that's where the Phi from 1904 is sent. She became fucking, some lady scientist. Marie Curie, she became. The day is bright and clear. A girl in a white dress strolls along the beach, the wind tossing her long blonde hair playfully. Up until a half a year ago, she had been confined to a bed. Carlos's eyes still tear up every time he sees her smile. Thanks for subscribing, Walt Screen.
Come on, Carlos. You don't always have to help me. That's the point of my rehab.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, Maria.
Carlos brushes her hair out of her face. It's definitely not the summer sun that's making him act out of sorts. It's the fact that his sister is here standing before him. Maria grins up at him.
What would Akane and Junpei say if they saw you being all fussy like this?
It's fine. They understand how important you are to me.
Both you and Junpei put your lives on the line.
That was a different history. But going through that means we know how to treat reverie syndrome. Dope.
Thanks for subscribing, TK Framped.
I can't believe we have the ability to jump through space-time.
I'm just glad you're able to control it now.
What? Maria can fucking shift? It's all because Carlos met Akane and Junpei that Maria was able to recover. He wishes he could show them just how well she's doing. Fucking just call him.
You're thinking about them right now, aren't you, Carlos?
What makes you say that?
Because you're smiling.
Carlos closes his eyes as his unconscious smile turns fond. What?
They're just about your age. It kind of feels like I gained a brother and... Oh wait, is that her again?
No, I think it's you. It's Carlos, yeah.
It kind of feels like I gained a brother and another sister.
You are going to their wedding, aren't you?
Yeah, and you're coming with me.
But there is something Carlos needs to do first, back when the three of them parted ways.
I'll be waiting to hear word from you when you locate the terrorist.
Carlos held his right hand out toward Akane and Junpei, and the other two grabbed onto it with their own hands, I mean. There was no way of knowing if Delta was telling the truth, but if he was, one fanatic would kill off all of humanity. Akane and Junpei vowed to find this person, and Carlos offered to help. He can still feel the strong bond between the three of them, their hands clasped together tightly.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking.
I don't know who says this anyways.
I suppose I better get used to talking more before the wedding, huh?
Holding her hair out of her face, Maria reaches out to her brother, who takes her hand in his, and they continue walking down the beach. The same blue sky above them stretches over friends Carlos knows he can rely on.
Including a serial killer.
Especially the serial killer, yeah. Junpei sits upon a white sofa somewhere within the secret location of Crash Keys, twiddling a pen and sighing.
What else should I say?
Laying on the table in front of him is a half-written letter. Suddenly, Akane pops up behind him.
What are you doing, Junpei?
She playfully teases.
Gah!
Gah! Junpei dives for the letter, but she snatches it from his fingers and begins reading.
Let's see. Carlos, without you, Akane and I would have never gotten together. Thank you. Is this an invitation to the wedding?
No, it's most definitely not.
He makes a quick grab for the paper, but Akane quickly moves it out of his reach.
It's just a progress report.
Junpei mutters.
Okay, yeah, I mentioned the wedding, but the date hasn't even been set yet. I made a promise to you and your brother. We wouldn't get married until we've dealt with the fanatic.
Akane's face flushes bright red. She hastily hides her face behind the letter and goes back to reading.
I'd like nothing more than to get the approval and blessing of our old friends, and those of you who we met 6 months ago.
Eyes wide, Akane glances up at Junpei. He avoids her gaze, awkwardly scratching the back of his head. Here. I guess that's you?
Yeah. You know, there's a history where I keep searching for you, even after I'm old and craggly. It still exists out there somewhere, and when I think of that...
scraggly. A sharp pain jolts through Junpei's face. Akane is pinching his cheek.
Ow, that hurts. What are you doing?
To prove to you that this isn't a dream,
Akane giggles.
you still can't believe we're together like this?
Junpei shakes his head.
You've changed a lot, Junpei. A half a year ago, you were never this honest. It's like, how do I want to describe it?
Like a dream.
Huh?
Junpei leans in and quickly pinches Akane.
Oh, now you've done it.
She darts forward and goes after Junpei with both hands, settling in a pinch wherever she can. And Junpei does the same.
No pinch. Hey, don't actually pinch me. Ah! I hate pinch. No!
Once they start laughing, it's very hard to stop, and they keep going until they're out of breath.
I guess this is all thanks to Carlos, too.
Oh,
is that the other way around?
whatever. You can say
That's why I'm writing that thank you letter.
On Akane's left hand, a ring glitters on her ring finger. That's where rings go. I guess you're Eric and I'm Mira.
Okay. Hey, Mira, how are you feeling? Are you lonely?
That's pretty okay.
Thanks.
Come on, Eric. You visited last week. Eric smiles wryly and reaches out to Mira with his left hand. Mira does the same, and their hands with matching silver rings align.
You
on
married a
either-
serial killer?
You're marrying a serial killer.
Why is it okay that she's a serial killer now?
That's a bad move. They line on either side of the plexiglass window.
I brought a new guest to see you today.
Eric shifts. He shifted. Oh, he's gone. Where'd he go? To the side, and a head pops into view.
Hiya, Mira. Long time no see.
It's Sean, right?
Yeah, I'm happy you remembered.
Behind Mira, the sun is shining through an iron-barred window, lighting up the visitor room. It's been a long time, Sean. It's good to see you.
This is me.
Oh.
It's been a long time, Sean. It's good to see you.
The smile that appears on her face is real.
I'm sorry. I just saw Mira in the... I'm fucked. My bad.
Mira no longer needs to plaster
I should probably read ahead to know who's talking.
Fake one.
A fake one.
When I heard you turned yourself in, I was really surprised.
What?
Eric was the one who convinced me. He said I should pay for my sins so we could be together.
So that's why you got married in jail.
Eric ducks his head shyly. Are you sure you're okay with this? Mira asks. He looks at her in confusion.
Turned herself in.
Don't you regret marrying me? I did carve your heart out in another history. Isn't that what you said, Sean?
Yeah, you did.
Eric looks Mira straight in the eye.
I've already told you this a bunch of times. I forgive you, no matter what happens. Besides, you haven't killed me in this history yet, right?
Yet. Mira's lips twitch wryly.
But the Heart Rippers killed people already.
But the Heart Rippers killed so many people already. So many.
I don't know. Oh, it's Sean. Sorry, my bad.
That's fine. Sean, stop it. It's you.
Sean, stop it.
Eric turns angrily on Sean and Mira's face falls into a frown, but Sean continues speaking.
You turned yourself in, Mira, but that doesn't mean you've paid for all the crimes you did. I doubt the family and friends that were left behind would forgive you, even if you were put on death row. There's no way you can clear your sins here.
Mira grits her teeth.
But there is a way to clear them. Well, not what you've already done technically. You'll have to pay for those your whole life. That will never change, but maybe you can in another universe.
Stop yourself from being a serial killer by shifting.
Suddenly, Sean's fist crashes through the plexiglass window. Ah! Mira jumps backward while Eric is frozen in shock.
What are you...
Eric can't even finish speaking before Sean moves. Jumping through the broken window, he kicks the outside wall of the visitor room, causing it to crumble and revealing a giant hole. An alarm immediately starts blaring and police officers rush into the room, but Sean darts forward and takes them all down in a blink of an eye. Yeah. He holds his hand out to Mira. Let's go!
Go where? I know where the transporter is being stored.
You're saying we should go change history?
Eric finally stutters. Sean nods.
To stop young Mira from committing murder. Mira, I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can clear your sins.
fucking Crash Bandicoot. Thanks for hosting, Drick. Mira stares out through the hole in the wall at the horizon, extending beyond.
But if you change history so that she's not a serial killer, are you gonna fuck up everything else?
You're gonna fuck up.
Don't do that.
You're gonna fuck up the decision game, and you can't do it.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That's everything.
That's the end. What fanfic? Holy shit. Oh shit.
We're still missing one thing down here for quest items. That's weird.
Oh shit, here we go again. Oh no, what's the quest item? Does anyone know in the chat how to get that?
I mean, it can't be anything important, but it's just weird that we would have missed. It must be a note or something. Like a hint.
It's something for a puzzle? Okay, good. Because
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
why I figured.
oh no.
Okay, so my other thoughts I've been having are... So... Delta did all of this so that he could create a team of people motivated to stopping the guy who causes the end of the world.
And also to get himself born.
And to get himself born as well. In the first place.
Like, let's just suspend disbelief for time paradoxes. That's just a situation.
It's just a situation.
We're not even gonna, like, melt our brains over the fact that that's a time paradox. Who cares?
Yeah.
We know.
But in the second game, in Virtue's Last Reward, which takes place in the future...
They mentioned that there was, like, nuclear terrorism stuff, didn't they?
No, that was just because Radical 6, like, caused tons of riots and it caused a bunch of nuclear reactors to, like, melt down.
Nukes
and
happen
stuff.
regardless.
Yes, but it didn't kill everyone. But also, in the second game, like, throughout this entire trilogy, Free the Soul has existed, apparently, so that Delta could cause this thing to happen with this team of people who are dedicated to stopping this random terrorist guy.
According to this game, yes. It was Crash Keys. Wait.
Crash Keys was started by Akane because of the bad end in this thing where Radical 6 gets out and kills everybody.
Crash Keys comes out at the end of this game, so it makes the second game happen.
Yes.
Yeah, in the future.
My
Crash Keys didn't exist beforehand for 999. That was Free the Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
No. Free the Soul were the bad guys, right?
Yes.
They're also the bad guys in the second game.
Yes.
Because
was Free the Soul partly responsible for what happened in 999?
Ace was a member of Free the Soul.
Yeah, and Akane was getting revenge on Free the Soul because Free the Soul originally did the morphogenic field experiments where they kidnapped all these kids, and Akane was getting, like, morphogenetic revenge and saving herself in the future past.
Yep.
With Junpei.
Yes.
Yeah. Morphogenetic field. Yeah.
So, my question is, in the second game, the one that takes the furthest takes place furthest in the future. So, everything that happens in Virtue's Last Reward is a part of Crash Key's plan, along with Sigma and Akane, to basically cause Sigma to be able to gather up enough knowledge as an old person to go back to this game's timeline to try and fix everything.
Make sure Radical 6 stuff doesn't happen.
Okay, so Free the Soul... Technically, their entire motive in this game is to help these people so that they can be motivated to stop the terrorists. Why in the second game, then, is Free the Soul trying to stop their entire Crash Key's entire experiment? Why are they still framed as bad guys when it seems like, is it just, we sent Dio in there as a motivating force to keep everybody on their toes so that they complete the Crash Keys experiment correctly so that Sigma can go back in the past and do everything correctly so this game works out the way it did?
I'm not sure, but I think that by that point, Free the Soul's objectives might have changed in the future. And they are not so much into saving the previous timelines, whereas, like, Akane, her whole purpose is to change the past, and I think Free the Soul is like, no, we made this.
Because the thing
this is the future. It's supposed to be this way. Because Dio is not in Crash Keys.
No, he's not in Crash Keys. He's in Free the Soul, which is what I said.
He's in Free the Soul. Yeah.
Because, like, Free the Soul is framed as, like, this weird fanatic cult. In the second game especially, and a little bit in the first game too, but especially in the second game. And they are all full members who want to like completely destroy this experiment. So I'm just confused. Like, it's just
I'm a little confused too.
The plot of this game does not jive with the second game as far as motivations for the quote unquote bad guys. Now, so I don't like the thing I dislike about this ending the most is that they built up Free the Souls, this big evil organization,
in
and
the
it's
second
not,
game, and it's not actually.
It's not. It's actually. It's just the whole. Actually, all of this harrowing shit was to make you stronger again. Mm-hmm. And now, like, the bad guy is just this random dude.
Yeah, and it's like, who is this guy? What is this religious organization, if not brother and those people?
Like, yeah, even in this game, like, Free the Soul is mentioned, like, twice and is barely even explained. Yeah. Like, and yeah, I agree with Wegward. It makes Virtue's Last, I mean, like, this game just feels, like, inconsequential almost. Mm. Like,
it's weird.
It's just like it's just all set up for another thing now. When it's just like it felt like this thing should have been like, okay, we're
Every
going
game
to.
is a setup for the next game, and it's like, but when is the game you want to make?
Yeah.
when is the plot that you want to show actually going to happen? Because it's all like confusing in a way that's not just normal confusion. It's just like you're writing yourselves into corners over and over and over again, and then trying to wriggle yourself away from those corners.
Like
999 is pretty wacky and has a bunch of weird endings and stuff
but
like that.
But it has a satisfying ending.
It has a satisfying ending, except like Alice isn't
it does have,
actually an ancient Egyptian woman. Like
yeah.
in Virtue's Last Word, it's like, oh no, she's just a regular lady.
Yeah.
It was all like
because they didn't know how to actually write an actual like frozen lady into the story.
Like, the way the end of 999 seemed is just like, okay, Alice is a frozen Egyptian queen. And she's unfrozen and she's hitchhiking and you pick her up in the end. It's like, wow, what a weird cliffhanger. I picked up an ancient Egyptian bitch.
Yeah.
And then Virtue's Last Reward is just like, oh, I'm just a regular lady and I work for the government and my boobs are stupid.
Yeah. And my boobs are, my knockers are huge.
My knockers are huge. Who cares about my past? My boobs are ridiculous. And it has like not a lot to do with stuff, but her and Clover are friends, and Clover's from the first game.
Yeah.
And then like at the end of Virtue's Last Reward, it's like, we're gonna go back to the past too, and it's like, how? And they're just like, Schrodinger's cat. And that doesn't happen.
Never happened. Like I told you.
I know. I was forewarned that it didn't happen, but I was like, does it not happen at all, or does it happen unsatisfyingly?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they could have wriggled it in somehow. I feel like they almost like forgot they said they did that or something.
So,
it was just wacky.
Chat said this, and I remember reading this before, that basically the entire epilogue of the second game is all non-canonical. None of that stuff is true.
None of it happens. It's garbage. Crazy.
Oh yeah, in the epilogue of the second game, Old Akane also addresses the player as an entity inhabiting Kei's body.
Oh, right.
Remember that shit?
Sigma's clone son.
Because right at the end, you play as Kyle, the clone son.
Yeah, you're Kyle, the clone son of Sigma. Ooh. This makes you want to replay the second game just to be like, wow, these relationships are this way now, and they didn't know they were going to be this way.
Yeah.
And they retconned them to be this. Like, Diana is a robot in the second game, made in Diana's image here.
Because she dies in that timeline.
Phi's in it, Sigma's in it, but he's old and he has robot arms and eyeballs, and you don't know about that until the end. It's the big twist. I feel like as far as twists go, they're getting stupider and stupider as the game goes on. The series goes on, rather, because the first game's twist was just like, yes, Alice is real and she's a woman, she's alive now. Where it was just kind of like a weird rumor the whole time, like a weird like, hey, have you ever read that Wikipedia article about Ice 9 sort of thing? And then it's like, oh, she's a person, you picked her up in your Jeep as you exited this stupid game.
Yeah.
And that was like the big, like, not the big twist, but one of the big twists.
Twist. It was just a cliffhanger.
It was a cliffhanger twist.
Game.
The real twist of that game is that the morphogenetic field is real and it time travels
just that you
people.
Can pass information
between timelines.
Yes.
But the thing is that as like the games continued, that's not a thing where you pass information between timelines. because, like, okay, the morphogenetic field was originally, it's two people who are so connected that through time they can exchange information.
They can telepathically exchange information regardless of time period.
Yeah, it's telepathy. But they changed the morphogenetic field to be time travel between your body and your future and past self.
It's the thing is that, yeah, that was also another thing, but also the morphogenetic field is still a separate thing, because even in this game, there's sometimes where people remember things, and it's not because they shifted. It's just because it happened and that information got passed to them.
Yeah, but anyway, speaking of twists and stuff, Virtue's Last Reward, the main twist of that is that you didn't know Akane was in the game at all. It turns out she was. She's alive, and also she's the giant robot. But is she? Because it's a Schrodinger's cat twist where she is simultaneously the robot person, but also not the robot person. And it is the clone of Sigma.
Yeah.
Sigma's son clone is in that robot. And also, the whole time you were playing Sigma and didn't know that you were a donked up old man with robot arms.
Because you're
never
Sigma's
shown.
young guy brain. They got swapped.
Yeah, Sigma's young brain is in his old body.
Because at the same time, his old brain went into his young body for this game.
For this game. This is old Sigma, and the previous game we were playing young Sigma, who is in an old body with robot arms and eyeball. And at the end, he explains, like, I was at this site in Nevada, and I lost my arms and I lost my eyeball. It was a big deal. Mm-hmm. And that's why my arms are all robotic. I also forgot all about it and never looked down at my hands and noticed that they were robots this whole time, robot hands. And that was the big twist of that, is that Akane's alive. She's old. Was she alive or was she a hologram?
She's alive.
You're an old guy when you thought you were young, and also your son clone is the robot man, but it also is this Akane maybe. Mm-hmm. That was the big twist of that. And then this twist got stupider because when it comes to, it's all twists regarding you as a player. And I thought, like, hey, that's cool. I like that they're twisting, like, who I am as a player. I'm never told exactly who I am. That's cool. But, like, changing this so that it's not, like, you don't see this guy in a wheelchair the whole time is, like, a little insulting.
Conveniently just off camera.
That's a little too convenient. Like, I could buy, like, okay, there's literally no mirrors in this place. This guy's robot arms look like human arms, so why would he know?
Yeah.
Nobody has brought up out of politeness that he looks like a freak with a robot eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can buy that in Virtue's Last Reward, but this, completely ignoring a man in a wheelchair the entire
game just lies
time,
to you the whole time,
is just lying to you, and it's kind of a Heavy Rain situation where they're lying about the
like
raincoat killer.
That just like that. It's super bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he just kills somebody, but we don't show you.
Like, it's like, oh, who's the raincoat killer? You don't think it's gonna be one of the people you play as.
Because you play them the entire time, and then he just randomly just, like, takes control away from you. For that one time, is the only time it happens. Is the only way they can do it without telling you who the raincoat killer is. Yeah. Or raincoat killer. That's Deadly Premonition.
Origami killer.
Origami killer. The origami killer.
The origami killer. But yeah, I do like the timeline changing order. That's an actually great
everyone sharing
twist.
the same room, everyone not actually being awake at the same time, and the timeline shifting. That's a great twist.
I'm also okay with baby Q, Sean, being a robot. Although I think it's like it's kind of funny in that it's obvious because he looks like a robot. He's got a robot head, and I thought that was kind of funny. But I want it to be a bigger twist. I want it to be a person. Yeah. And I think, like, they were playing with my expectations there. So I'll forgive them for that, but I'm, like, a little mad about it just a little bit, personally. Yeah. Q being Delta, that I'm actually a little bit mad about, because that is just...
You know how they should have...
That's obfuscation.
You know how they should have done this instead? It should have been you were always playing... When you were in Q team, you should always be playing from a first-person view. And, like,
so you know there's a fourth person on the fucking team.
So you know there's a fourth person there, or something like that. Or, even if you don't entirely realize, like, immediately, you can start figuring out that, oh, I'm some other person, but why do they never talk to me? Why are they're always asking the robot kid to make decisions, and then it looks like he's making decisions, but actually it's you mind hacking to do the decisions for him or something.
Yeah, which is
although
basically,
he's a robot, so you wouldn't be able to mind hack him, but you can just change it and make him a boy.
Like, I suppose that's what's going on, but and it could have been anybody. You know, it could have been C team, it could have been D team. It kind of doesn't matter. The thing I'm most angry about is that Gab did not matter.
Gab didn't matter. He was just a postman.
Gab was extremely suspicious, and I'm super mad that he was nothing.
Yeah.
That's really rude. You can link something relative to Delta if you want, since the game's over and there's nothing left to spoil. That's just... it's just crappy. Okay, the thing that was linked. I know to you and the others, I look suspicious for a person you just met. Oh, there's a little shadow at the bottom.
Just a little shadow.
There's this shadow at the bottom of that screenshot. And there's a little shadow at the bottom of that screenshot. Those are all supposed to be Q shadows? Please. It's not even, like, intentional looking.
It should have been like it should have been a very well-defined human silhouette that you see in like every fucking scene with Q Team.
Or stretched enough that it's like plausibly not, but it's just a random bumpy shadow.
Like
I don't think that's not a clue, you know.
You
tweeted some hints at me.
I really wish, like, yeah, if he was going to be off camera all the time, then they should have had a very noticeable shadow in tons of shots.
And then you would have had a chance to figure it out.
Because they would always be wondering, like, who the fuck is this person? Why are they never addressing this person or something?
Okay, hints about Q being Delta, the 10th participant. In general, one of the major hints that Q does not refer to Sean is the fact that at no point in the game does anyone refer to a character as Q, or Sean as Q. His wheelchair shadow can be seen in the decontamination room and the pod room. When Delta is born, Q's status screen changes from dead to alive?
So you know that screen we can go to where it says who's dead and alive for whatever point of
like an actual screen in the actual video game and not the world.
Yes, a menu screen.
During murders, there's often an extra gunshot sound. I don't know why that matters, but okay.
No. It's like it happened when we guessed wrong for like, who's the real who's the real Zero, and like we went and did the one where I just typed in Gab, and when he's like, I'm just gonna kill everyone.
Yeah, and it was just one person in the room.
There were two people and there were 3 shots.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Fine. Q Team is talking in the decontamination room. He explicitly says, like, the chair-bound old man. But I thought he was, like, referencing something weird. So I didn't, like, care to notice that. If the player enters Q in the who to shoot scene, it will say to select Q's real name. If you input Sean, it will give you an error. If you choose me or myself, the game will say you cannot commit suicide. If you say Q killed Mira, Eric will say that's impossible. And if you select Sean or me, he'll say, I knew it was you. At one point, Eric talks to Q and the player is misled to believe Eric is talking to Gab because he says, what do you think, old man? And there's a reverse shot of Gab.
I remember that scene happening.
I remember that.
I'm thinking that was slightly weird.
And then there's some, like, little shadows in the corners.
Yeah.
It's kind of weak. I like the idea, but it's just, like, it's just executed in a pretty rude way, and I feel like there should have been a couple more things to make it a satisfying reveal. Like, it was just
there should have been like
fair.
three times throughout the game where you're like, who the fuck are they talking to? Or like, who the fuck is that? What's that? Whose shadow is that to the side?
Or they turn to the screen and talk to the screen or something, and then it like, you know, interrupts them with an announcement before like the person they're talking to can possibly respond or something like that. I don't know. I feel like there was like a couple tiny things they could have done to make that reveal feel less like it was complete made up bullshit.
Yeah.
To bamboozle you. I don't
hate it.
I also
but
agree with
I'm mad that
Pazuzu saying, I wish they did more talking to Gab, and it turns out later they were talking to Q.
Yeah.
Things.
I'm down. Like
especially
that would be fine,
if they made Gab Q's like service dog or something.
That would be better.
Because then Gab would always be right next to him.
Or in his lap or something.
In his lap.
Or whatever, you know? Yeah, it's a twist that only makes sense if you know the answer, so it's not really a great twist. And the fact that Gab isn't important at all
Yeah, not really.
is a shame, because if he was like the service dog of the allegedly wheelchair-bound man...
Gab is only important in the beginning of the game because they make you think he's traveling to... That's a supporting thing to make you think he's traveling to different wards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, the fact that he even does that is suspicious to begin with, and they don't follow through with the suspiciousness of that. So it's like, why? Why is he here? Fake service dog on top of a fake disabled guy.
True.
That's also not great, but I mean it would make more narrative sense. I wouldn't agree with it.
There's basically,
or anything.
there's like, just make Gab an actual service dog and make Delta just make him wheelchair bound.
Yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't have to be faking that part.
I don't know,
because
yeah.
like there's no plot essential reasons for him to run around.
If he can mind jack, who cares?
He can just mind jack and make other people do things. He can still threaten people with the shotgun. He has an electric wheelchair also. I think there was like a little control thing there for him.
It's the fucking fake future where technology is crazy. He could be a guy that can move.
He can mind hack his wheelchair because it's a fancy special wheelchair or something.
You know, he could be mobile while being in a wheelchair or having a service dog or whatever. And he can mind jack people and just explain to you, even if he can't talk physically with his mouth, he can mind jack into people's minds and explain what's going on if he really has to. So it's like, why make him be like a fake disabled person? And why not just, make him a magic wheelchair man? I mean, which is also bad, but I mean, I don't know. It's just like, plot-wise, it's like, why are you even doing this in the first place?
Yeah.
It's just all confusing. It's all weird. Make the dog mind hack. He could be mutant blind and basically comatose, but if he's a mind jacker, then it's like, I did all this shit, and it would also be like, I don't know, kind of more surprising if you actually knew he was there and was not a threat. I mean, maybe if you're like super suspicious of super duper everybody, it would be weird and suspicious, like, oh, there's this weird guy, and he doesn't talk and stuff like that. He's got to be up to something. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like there's a way to get around it writing-wise. I wouldn't say it's like a lackluster end to the trilogy or anything.
I'm extremely...
I still like the game in general.
The game was extremely entertaining, and I'm glad we played it.
I still had fun.
Am very disappointed with this being the way they end the thing, where it's like not even a true ending because they lay out another threat. That's the real true threat.
Yeah.
And I think they completely wasted all of the stuff they were building up with Free the Soul. I am far more interested in just having Free the Soul be the bad guy organization than another, all of this was secretly to make you good at this thing so that you can go fix the real problem.
Training you.
Because that was already the twist of the second game, essentially.
Yeah.
All of this harrowing shit was to make Sigma strong enough and give him
shift powers.
Give him shift powers.
Yeah. Oof. What a series. In conclusion. Fanatic BioR is an anagram for fabrication. I believe it.
And also just like the whole thing of like, oh, I made this virus to kill 6 billion so that not everybody dies because I just for some reason can't figure out with all my resources and mind hacking powers who this one terrorist is.
Okay, you kill 75% of Earth's population. What if the guy is in the 25%?
Life isn't fair.
Life isn't fair.
Well,
right?
there's another timeline where it did work. So
I mean, I fucking guess so. Then I suppose. There's also other timelines where that fucking dude just slips on a banana peel and dies.
Yeah.
That particular religious fanatic guy.
And also, like, how he doesn't know who the terrorist is, but he knows about this future event somehow. So he knows all these information from other timelines and futures based on
Mind hacking.
people who have the knowledge.
Yeah.
Who did he mind hack that knows that this happens, but also somehow doesn't know who did it?
Doesn't know who did it. I don't know. And it's like, can't you just like travel the world until you connect with someone mind hacking wise to figure out who the fuck did this thing?
Yeah.
Like, do some detective work. It'd be great if the fourth game in this was you're playing Delta and you're a mind hacking detective and you're trying to figure out who the fuck did this horrible thing before it happens. That would be actually genuinely cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would like that a lot. Maybe Delta's just a dumbass. I don't know. Ugh. It's okay.
So, also the director, the guy who is the head of making these games, and also I think is the guy who writes the stories for these games, he said in an interview just last week that if fans really wanted a fourth game in the series, he would be down for making one.
He'd be
I am
down.
down for that.
I'm down for it.
I really want it to go back to the visual novel style format the previous two games had, though. This game was funny for the bad animation stuff. Like, even if it had really good animations, I don't think I want that. I want visual novel format.
This does have its janky charm.
Also, you were correct. There were no more puzzle rooms.
I was right. No more puzzle rooms.
The other two games had like one final big puzzle you had to do.
Sudoku, at least.
Yeah, it had like a final boss puzzle, and this game did not. It just had a lot. Like the last half of the game is just cutscenes.
It's all cutscenes.
And figuring out where in the timeline you have to jump to next.
They really did take inspiration from The Walking Dead and all that stuff. They wanted all cutscenes at a certain point.
Like,
I mean, there's something that I personally find very entertaining about the flailing attempt to be like the Telltale games and having these jank animations is very charming
it clearly
to me.
put a strain on the rest of the game, though. This game is way shorter than the other two games.
It is.
This game took 20 hours.
The other was what 30.
VLR, the first game's like 30, and VLR took us like 44 hours. This game is way shorter.
VLR is so long. Ugh.
Like, I feel like 30 hours is a good length for this type of game.
Yeah. 20 is a tiny bit short. I could do 25.
Yeah, for like the type of grand scale stories, I like these games being a little bit longer. And this thing was a bit too short, IMO.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of the cutscenes are very padded out to make up for time because it was a lot of like re-explaining 7 different ways what the person is saying.
Like, I really miss the art from the first game.
Yeah.
The art from the first game was great.
Mm.
I was also fine with the second game with everyone having 3D models that were animated, but they were more like canned animations like in Phoenix Wright games and stuff. That was also fine. I was happy with that.
Yeah.
I prefer the games be voice acted.
Yeah.
I
mean,
when I played the original
Yeah.
game, it was the original DS version where it was just text.
Mm.
But like since the game's been ported, they voice acted the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of hope that if there was a fourth game, it was some weird fucky thing where it just completely I don't know if it needs to be an intentional thing or not. I would rather the fourth game be an alternate third game. Where they take the ending of VLR and all the shit from the epilogue and stuff and actually work with that fucking shit.
Do it and make it make sense with the Schrodinger's cat.
Yes.
Like, oh,
And
Clover is going to show up.
I would prefer to disregard this game because
I liked it
because
enough.
I liked it,
know.
but I don't like it as an ending, and I don't like the idea of having to build off all the dumb shit that happened in this game. I don't like Free the Soul not being the villains. I think that sucks.
I get that.
I thought they were fun in the second game.
I'm a person that kind of like, because of like my Silent Hill history and like kind of at a certain point letting go of giving a shit and being just kind of like, I'm along for the ride. I kind of like the ride.
Like,
Zero
unless
Time Dilemma.
somehow the really fucking dumb, like, twist, one of the twists of the next game, if there ever was one, was that, oh, that Delta, no, he never created Free the Soul. The terrorist did, and he was lying to you for some reason also. Like, but,
Switcheroo.
like, I don't like switch in this game of going like, here's like the crux of the real threat. Actually, no, it's not. It's helping you. Here's the real threat that we just made up.
I don't know, personally, I wish that these games had, like, a theme to them, like I don't know, some sort of, like, moral thrust to them. Not moral, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, an emotional thesis to them. Like, you know, having recently watched Evangelion, and it's like, there's clearly a emotional thesis
There is
behind
a through
all
line
that.
in that
There's a
thing.
through line emotionally and psychologically in that. I feel like 999 doesn't have a lot of that besides very generic anime, like, we can change the future. It's like, whatever. Like, I don't want that. I want, like, something a little more grounded and real and like, meaty, and you want to think about it when you're trying to go to sleep, and it keeps you up thinking about, like, oh, that was so weird. What does that mean? Zero Time Dilemma, Virtue's Last Reward, 999, they don't really do that, and I kind of wish they had that little element of intrigue. I feel like there's not a lot, like,
they're far more just like crazy sci-fi stories.
Yeah, it's kind of sci-fi stuff.
Also, the original. I just want to say, like, just because the chat's talking about, like, all the different twists, the original game has the best twist with the dual screen setup.
That was great. That was great.
My favorite use of the two screens on the Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. And if people don't know exactly what I'm talking about, I won't spoil it for you. These games go on sale all the time. I would recommend at least playing the first game.
Get 999. It's good. It goes on a bit, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wish these games had more of a, I don't know, meaningfulness, an emotional heart to them. I feel like they kind of don't, and they're just kind of like sci-fi romps.
Yeah.
And I just want, like, a little bit of a core, an emotional core to these things that, like, Nier has.
Yep.
And Silent Hill, the originals, had. I don't know.
Yeah.
Evangelion. I'm, like, way into Ava right now, so I'm like, I want everything to have this, like, deeper, impactful psychological resonance, and it's like, whoa, you're really thinking about what this means.
This game's already halfway there. It's got lots of big titties in it.
I know, right? Seriously. It's got a bunch. Every single time.
And at least they're all adult boobs.
But no, this is all, like, what if Jigsaw could time travel, basically, is what Bread Bottle said in the chat.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what
We got one last image in the chat from Smevel.
Oh, Smevel made us something. Thank you. Oh, it's the face that Eric made. It's the kitty. Knife cat face. Wow, that is exactly the face. Yeah.
Like, when he made that face, I was thinking in my head, like, that looks like the knife cat.
I love the knife cat. He's my
Eric
favorite
just needs
baby.
to be squinting more.
Squints. Chin up, squint.
This game was very entertaining and funny, though.
I
gotta give it that.
I had a great time playing
I never
this.
really hated my time playing this, except for that.
The one math problem that we got flustered at the math problem.
The last two rooms we played, I think, were really bad.
We got flustered.
Or the two of the last three. The math puzzle and also the robot room that... Oh, another card fell off our wall. Whoops.
Oops. What's crazy is that you can play those in any order, and we just happened to get, like, the two ones that we were the worst at.
If only we had gotten different rooms last.
Life is simply unfair.
Yeah. Complex motives.
Complex motives. I love when a bad guy says to the protagonist, I have complex motives.
That's really
That's
hilarious.
so funny for a bad guy to say, word for word, I have complex motives. Like I said, I have
And
complex
he's technically not even a bad guy.
That's why he's complex. Complex motives.
I just want, like... ugh. I already said my point a couple times, so I'll shut up.
I want more.
I do want more, though. And the new, like, adventure game thing from the director of this series is coming out next month, I believe. The AI Somnium Files, or whatever it's called. I haven't checked up too much on what that game really is. You're a detective of some sort, paranormal crimes or investigations. One of your
Mind
sidekick,
hacking, perhaps?
I don't know, your sidekick character or a side character is like this pink-haired anime girl that's a YouTuber.
That's me.
In like it is in the lead up to that game's launch, they have been making like a bunch of there's like an actual real life YouTube channel for that character. And she's animated, like mocap animated.
Oh, ew, creepy.
And she's voiced by like her actual voice actress, and she has like a bunch of normal YouTube videos, but she also has like a series where she does like short let's plays of the game that's coming out, and there's like some fucking bullshit creepypasta stuff where she's like, wait a minute, all my friends are in this game.
Ooh.
And stuff.
Okay,
and,
I don't know. That sounds like it could be cringy.
Yeah, I haven't really watched any of it, so...
Awful at worst, and surprisingly at best.
Yeah, I haven't really watched much of it just because, like, the little bit I did watch where she was actually, like, playing the game that she is in and acting like, oh, it's so weird, why am I in this game? Where are all my friends in this game? Like, the voice actors could not pull off a convincing I'm playing this game live commentary thing, so it's just like, what the? Why is he here? And it's just like, ugh. It was bad.
I've got your 6, friend. This is my live chat, like, tactical voice.
Yeah. Go.
I see him. He's 11 o'clock.
Oh, that's a level 35 lightning gun.
Oh,
sweet dude.
Oh,
I can't wait until I find one of those, man.
Oh, dang. There's some guys coming up on us on the rear. Oh, I got him, bro. Oh, thanks, dude. That was a close one. Yeah, you betcha.
Yeah.
You always got my back.
Ubisoft E3 conference acting.
That stuff.
It kind of felt like that. I hope the game's good and also really crazy because I eat up visual novels that get really crazy, like this.
Yeah.
Or Danganronpa. Or
Danganronpa.
Ace Attorney to a lesser degree.
Ace Attorney just isn't as off the wall and like...
It's more grounded wacky.
It is more grounded wacky, and it's more like kind of traditional anime wacky where people plots and stuff and do kind of goofy stuff, but it's like these games are like kind of like Hot Topic anime wacky where it's like a little fucked up.
Danganronpa's the very Hot Topic one, and this one is more like...
This one is pretty Hot Topic,
I guess.
too. I mean, everyone's dying, getting injected with drugs and passing out, and their people's heads explode with collars and stuff. I don't know. Ugh. Anyway, good game.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Support me on Patreon, I guess? I don't know. It's patreon.com/VoidBurger, and Chip Cheesum's Patreon is patreon.com/ChipAndIronicus.
Yep.
Your hair is extremely fucked up from the headphones.
Yeah, it's like this.
It had like a big part in the back, but it was
I
like...
had scissor hands, like just
it was
this
like
part right here.
It was like a horizontal part, not a vertical part. It was pretty charming, but thanks for watching. Thanks for all the fan art and stuff, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.